All right. We're in business. God, it's cold. I'm freezing. I'm absolutely freezing. What was that noise? Okay. Are we live? I think we're live. I think you guys are with me. I think we're in. -9 where you are. Ollie, Tubi, Kier, Abidemi, Ethan, Lee, Roy, Tyler, Asen, Jonathan, Charlie, Jamin, Kyle, Tyler. We are in business. God, man, honestly, I feel like just universally the world is having a cold day today. I'm freezing. I know I'm under air conditioning and I've recently had my aircon units cleaned. But the storm that we have in Bali right now is absolutely nuts. I hope that it doesn't affect my internet connection today. But yes, guys, welcome back to another GBFC Watchalong Conference League. Astana versus Chelsea. We've got a new timer. We've got a new scoreboard today. The live data will be out soon, where we look at the Chelsea lineup. Has the lineup been released yet? Don't think we know the lineup yet, do we? But we are just over an hour till kickoff. I'm hoping that this is going to be a fun one. Am I excited to see Harvey Vale play for us again? I'm excited. I genuinely think this is going to be a fun watch. To be honest, I don't expect anything tonight. It's not going to be one of those where we get like genuinely upset and annoyed by anything. It's going to be just a very chilled, laid-back watch-along. Obviously, I say that now. Lineups are out. I can't see the lineup. Raksaki in midfield. Yo. Okay. This is cool. If that is the team, I've just seen Kier's message here. Footmob have got the Raksaki starts. This is excellent. Excellent news. Chukwuemeka is also starting. Okay. Well, when the lineups are out, I'll get the classic post up on the screen, and then obviously when the actual graphics stuff are ready. Phew, I'm freezing. Looks like we got our third team. I mean, yeah, this is let me go on Footmob and see. I'll just share screen potentially. Let me have a look. Conference League. Astana versus Chelsea. Oh, wow. Okay, let me see if we can quickly cut to that. All right, you guys can see now. That is the Chelsea team up on the screen. Jorgensen, Disasi, Achampong, Vega, Tosin, Chukwuemeka, Dewsbury Hall, Sam Raksaki, who doesn't even have a number. He's 0. Mark Guiu, Pedro Neto, Tyreek George, and then, of course, Enzo Maresca, our manager. You can see here, you can kind of see here the form of Astana. They're pretty good at home, not so good away. They lost to Paphos FC. Chelsea on a 5-game win streak right now. Unreal. And then we move back to the live streaming window. Achampong starts. That is exciting. Let me see if the live data is caught up yet. Let me quickly put that there. No, not yet. So, yeah, the lineup is out, and there are some big surprises. Sam Raksaki gets a Chelsea debut. I don't really know what to expect from him, to be honest. I don't know that much about him. I'll be lying if I said that I did. But welcome back to another stream, everybody. Are you surprised about players such as David Washington being left out of matches like these? Yes and no. Like, I think there's obviously going to be some players that will just never, ever get a sniff at Chelsea. I don't know if Washington is going to be somebody that actually ever really gets a shot. I need to get my hair cut again. Where do I watch the game? I watch the game in my office. I think it's on video, which is an Indonesian streaming platform that I pay a subscription for. All right, there's 426 people in the stream, which is good for this stage. Make sure you hit the like button. We're going to do the classic poll where we find out who you got. And we'll do Astana, we'll do draw, and then we'll add an option, of course, for our beloved Chelsea. Just joined. Welcome to those of you joining the stream. Astana versus Chelsea. This is about as Conference League as you could ever get. Why is João Felix not there? I keep going between saying Felix and Felix because I keep hearing people say different things, like actual Portuguese people and just people that just in the know. Astana 1, Chelsea 7. I mean, I don't think it's going to be 7-1. Like, I think this is going to be one of those where it's a very odd game of football. I don't think the quality is going to be that high. I think when you've got temperatures that are flipping sub-zero, let alone like -10, like, it's ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Worst thing ever would be sitting on the bench. Like, they've got to have some kind of, like, heating system, surely. Because there's cold and then there's this. Like, I was looking at some of the comments from my preview, and there's some people that are from Kazakhstan that say, oh, it's not that bad right now. And then other people are saying it's really flipping cold. I guess it's all about personal preference and whatnot, but Mudryk is ill, apparently. He's been ill for a while. And I'm not going to say he's not ill, but, like, why do we not know any more about this illness? That's all I'm saying. Who do we have on the bench? Well, I guess whoever's not starting is on the bench. We did not. I'm going to I'll put the picture up now. And then once it's all live properly, then we can put the actual graphics up. So that is the Chelsea starting 11. Mark Guiu is the poster boy today. Jorgensen at Champong. Disasi is the captain. No surprise there. Tosin, Vega, Raksaki, Dewsbury Hall, Neto, Chukwuemeka, George, and Mark Guiu. And the bench is literally, there is not a single senior player on the bench. Bergstrom, Merrick, Richard Olise, Murray Campbell, Wilson, Dyer, Vale, Ampa, and Moeka. This is literally Chelsea Academy are being given a free little ticket tonight to go and show what they can do. First donation of the stream. Predicting a Chukwuemeka goal, says Enzo Maresca. Thank you, mate. W's for Enzo in the chat. This should be more than good enough for a win. Guys, don't underestimate Astana. I know they're doing pretty whack right now in this competition. But they've beaten Manchester United before in a Europa League game. They've got draws against Galatasaray and Atletico Madrid in the Champions League about 6-7 years ago. Maybe a bit longer than that, actually. Maybe more like 8 years ago. So these guys are no mugs, okay? And this team is very much a weakened Chelsea side. We have literally got kids playing. Atletico 0, Astana 0. I mean, there you go. Like, that's a good result. I'm happy with that lineup. I mean, considering who's travelling, to have all of the senior players in the starting 11 is obviously what you expect. So we're taking it as seriously as you could expect, I guess. This is the best drink ever. Oat Side Mocha. I've kind of stopped doing the alcohol drinking streams because I realised that I'm just not all with it. And the 6 Things We Learned videos are very, very dead when I'm slightly drunk. Thoughts on Raksaki? Good player from what I've seen in the youth, but like, we can all, people that watch youth football for Chelsea can say all they like, but as soon as you step up into minus 11 degrees against a load of men, it's totally different. So let's see. But this is a great little show for the quality of player that we have in the academy. Like, this is an opportunity for these players to actually really prove and show that they deserve to be in and around the Chelsea team. The lineup's still not out on the main graphics, so we'll leave that for now. Guys, if you're in the stream, make sure you hit the like button. The more people that are in here that hit the like, the more chance we've got of expanding the stream to more people. Where is Cassidy? Cassidy was sent off in the game, in the last match that we played in the Conference League, if you remember. He was sent off right at the very, very end. I respect for every player that's going to play in these conditions. I mean, this is not going to be easy. Let's be real. What's with the strange kickoff time? Kazakhstan is 8-hour flight away from the UK. So basically, Chelsea are playing closer to where I live in Southeast Asia right now than they are the UK. Let me actually look on maps. I'll show you guys where it is exactly. So if we go London, and then we go directions to Almaty, Kazakhstan. Yeah, let me see if you guys can see this. So there's London, and Chelsea are playing all the way over here. So, like, we're further east right now than Afghanistan, Pakistan. We are literally, like, is that perpendicular to the south of the most southerly point of India? Like, this is crazy. Like, Chelsea are literally playing in Asia, and then here's me. Like, I live here. This is cool. Just like doing like a GeoGuessr on the live stream. This is where I live. This is where Chelsea are playing today. And obviously, that's where we come from. That's London. So, yeah. Good old Chelsea. Just north of Kyrgyzstan. Tajikistan. We're basically on the border of northwest China as well. So that's where Astana, that's where we should be playing. But because of, I'm going to say, weather conditions and climatic conditions, Chelsea are playing down here. Because up here is even colder, apparently. Which is pretty gnarly. Which country am I living in? Indonesia. I live in Bali, in Indonesia, which I'm pretty sure everybody knows that, but apparently not. So for those of you that don't know, that's where I live. The stadium has a retractable dome. Are they leaving it open? I think their stadium, their normal stadium, has this retractable roof, but not in the one we're playing, I don't think. It's being renovated, okay. Isn't Kazakhstan in Asia? I mean, they Kazakhstan compete in European footballing competition. Like when it's internationals, they play in the European qualifiers for the World Cup and the Euros. But yeah, I don't actually like when you look at it. It really is like Asia, like Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Iran. It's so far away. It's actually insane what the Chelsea are playing here. I think this is genuinely as far away that you could ever play a game of football in Europe, I think, apart from maybe on the east side of Russia. Mad. Absolutely mad, bro. The sassy captain, yep. Why did I leave England? I mean, just look at England at the moment. The place is an absolute joke. Like, it's ran by a bunch of tool bags. The weather sucks. The cost of living is extortionate for a very low quality life. And Indonesia, you get a coconut on the beach that you can literally cut down yourself in some places for £1. The weather's good. Even when it's not good, at least it's warm. I would literally recommend moving away from the UK to anyone. Obviously, there is sacrifices that come with it, such as family are there, friends are there. But I think when you're young and you're basically finding your way in the world and figuring out what you care about, what you want to do, what you love, I think it's a good idea to get out there and expand your horizons. And I would say that I'm very happy and proud of my life choices. It's not for everybody, but if people want to know why, I just think the way that you get treated in the UK it's just not good. to put it as simply and bluntly as possible. Would be better for content if I was in the UK. Absolutely spot on. For business, it would be great for me in the UK. I'd have more opportunities. I'd probably be able to work with more brands. But going to the Chelsea matches would also be great. But at the same time, I do also love streaming. And I love doing the 6 things we learnt. And I don't think I'd do match vlogs again. I think that's kind of just not where I'm at now. If I do go to Chelsea games, I'd rather just go there, have a few beers with my mates and enjoy it and not worry about making a video. But yeah, if I was in the UK, I'd be going to the football. So you wouldn't get your 6 things videos quickly and you also wouldn't get your live streams. So, but yeah, I'd just be very cautious about the UK if I were you guys. Australia's clear. But Australia's just like that much further ahead time zone wise, which is annoying. Have I ever been to a football match in Indonesia? Yes, I have. I went to watch Indonesia versus Argentina when there was a friendly in Jakarta. We flew all the way there thinking we'll watch Messi play, but Messi didn't even flipping come. Enzo Fernandez was on the bench, didn't play. Argentina won 2-0. But it was not a very good game of football. Like, Indonesia are actually doing quite well now. There is a chance that they can qualify for the next World Cup. But still, you should do more watch-alongs. I mean, would you guys watch-alongs for other games? Because at the moment, what I'm kind of planning in my head for the new year is, because I'm going to the UK in a couple weeks. But what I would say is I want to do like 3 o'clock streams. Like I want to do like I want to do the 3 o'clock kickoffs and do like a Gillette Soccer Saturday thing. I mentioned this the other day. I think it would be cool. I just think it'd be really, really cool. Watching me troll on other teams would be fun. I mean, why not, eh? Why not? There's over 1,000 of you in here right now, which is epic for a Thursday afternoon live stream. So shout out to all of you that have joined the stream. Watch-alongs for big Champions League games and Prem games, which would impact Chelsea. Yeah, I think the thing is, whenever I try and do content on GBFC that isn't anything to do with Chelsea, people don't watch it. So like that's why I'm a bit nervous. Where is that beautiful lady of yours? She's currently in bed. She's going to sleep soon. She might be watching the stream right now, to be fair. Why is Australia being head annoying? Oh, Harry's in the chat. Since George did the pod with Josh, he doesn't take my calls anymore. You can try and call me again now. But you're just going to troll the stream. And I can't, for whatever reason, I can't get it to work still with the thing. Let me see if we've got the data ready yet. Are the lineups there? No, they're still not there. I think it comes 45 minutes. Oh, they are. Good news. Okay, we can get rid of that shitty one. Boom. Let me move the mic there. So that is the Astana team. They've got a 4-2-3-1 as well. You can see the Chelsea lineup here as well. It's coming through as a 4-3-3. I think probably that might be exactly what it is, to be fair. You guys can see it now. Look, Harry can try and beef me all he wants, but is what it is. Cool. Looks professional, doesn't it? Let me just quickly test this kickoff. Half time. Full time. Boom. Looks great. Visit Vietnam. I actually really want to go to Vietnam. Harry got really upset that I had Josh on the channel the other day. Surprised to see Neto doing the trip. Neto's suspended for the Brentford game, so 1,050 viewers. This is actually really good, you know. For a Thursday afternoon UK time stream, I'm very impressed that we've actually hit 1,000 viewers. I did not expect that at all. So shout out to all of you that are watching this right now. Do I know what AFL is? I do. I just don't care for it whatsoever. First time watching the stream. Make sure if you're not subscribed to GBFC that you are subscribed, because December we go mad with the content. There's a lot of content coming your way. I'm going to the UK next week, but there's still going to be daily videos. Chelsea are obviously playing Shamrock Rovers next Thursday, so there won't be a live stream for that one because I'm going to be staying at my mum's place. But I will do 6 things we learned straight after the game. But this is an exciting match. I think it's exciting to see so many different players. William, thank you for the $2 donation. My favourite football channel. Cheers, mate. Thanks to you as well. That is your 3rd super on a live stream. I love how YouTube actually tells you, or tells me, how many times people have donated. It's very kind of them. How's Bali life? Planning to settle down there. I don't think long term. I don't think Bali is the spot for the long term. But it is a really, really cool place. Like, it's a bit dirty these days, I'm not going to lie. There's so much building work going on, which makes it not the cleanest environment. But I still haven't found anywhere better for this stage of life. So, we'll see. 6% people saying Astana. So 86% of you, nearly 1,000 votes on this poll, which is great, by the way. So thank you to those of you that are voting. But I think a lot of people are looking at this lineup with a bit of fear. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not like... It's fear in the sense of like I'm a bit nervous because I don't think it's a very strong Chelsea team. But I'm not worried. Thank you, Arthur Turner, for the £1 donation for your first super on a GBFC live. Oh, mate, don't keep spamming. Like, I don't understand why. I'm just gonna complain here. Guys, please don't spam. If you watch my streams, you will know that I interact with the chat all the time. You don't need to spam. Alexandra with a £5 donation. Thank you for your first super on a GBFC live. The lineup is up. Yes, you guys can also see it on the screen. We've got the updated Conference League table as well, so that you guys can see the standings. There's been 1 game already. The wrong positions when you showed your tactics page. I mean, it's probably more like a 4-2-3-1. Do I have mods for the chat? Going to ban the spammers. Streamlabs bans people that keep doing capital letters all the time, which is just flipping annoying. And I do have some mods, but I don't know if they're in for now because of the time. I'm just trying to find... Guys, what channel is this game on in the UK? Can anyone tell me? Love to see Carney starting. I mean, I think he's going to ball out, to be fair. But the problem is, when you're not playing that much football, you don't actually know what you're going to get. TNT Sport 2. Another donation just came in from Asen. Working overnight at the moment, sitting back watching the stream. Score prediction. How much donations have I done out of curiosity? I can't actually tell how much you've done in total. It just sometimes says like this is like the 5th time that someone's donated or the 1st time that someone's donated. So I don't actually know, but thank you very much for the support, as always. Discovery TNT. Okay. Someone said the BBC. It's not on the BBC. Let me look for TNT Sports. Oh my word. TNT Sport 2. Okay. Is this our C team? I mean, I guess you could call it that. I'm just watching the other game that was on. I think is that your Gordon from Sweden? Shut up, fam. Weisman. Come to Africa. You know, I actually, if Chelsea sign Victor Osimhen one day, I'll come to Africa. Mark Guiu brace tonight. I mean, I think obviously you hope that your striker scores. Have I ever been to Finland? Yes, I have actually. I had an amazing time in Finland. I went to a place. It's like a very small village near, is it Oulu? In the north? Or like kind of north? Flew into Helsinki, drove in the snow for like flipping 10 hours because it was so flipping icy and snowy. I think it's called Oulu. I can't remember the name of the actual town, but it's like a really small place. But Finland was epic. Super cool. Is George's hairline it? There's nothing wrong with my hairline, mate. Do I watch EastEnders? No, but I used to when I was younger. But I'll probably watch it at Christmas. Like I think it's fun to see it around Christmas time. Oi. Hey mate, I think the lineup is glitching out a bit. Players out of position. Where is George? I'm just looking at the lineup. It keeps. I think the lineup's gone a bit skewed. I'm not sure what's happened there, but I'm trying to see if we can get it fixed. Am I single? No, very much not. $10-0. I mean, let me know your score predictions in the chat, guys. Will I shave my head again soon? Harry, no. Although, actually, one day maybe. 3-1 Chelsea, 3-1, 4-0, 1-2, Neto with a brace. 15-0 from two different people. I don't know what's happening with this lineup. Tyreek George will definitely not be a defensive midfielder. Dewsbury Hall will not be the left back. I've got someone hopefully working on it now. 25-0. Harry, why are you just here, just trolling everybody in the chat? I don't have a husband. Where's the beers? I don't really want to do streams of drinks anymore because the 6 Things We Learned videos are always rubbish. Like, I watch them back, I'm like, how are you even still looking straight, let alone speaking? And, like, the scary thing is people don't even realize that I'm drunk most of the time or that I've had too many. So I much prefer to just chill and, you know. Which sub do I wish to see? I mean, to be honest, I don't know. Like, I don't really know anything about a lot of the players on the bench, to be fair. I'd like to see Mueka get a game. You're going to need pints for this match. I mean, it's going to be interesting, that's for sure. It's going to be interesting. Guys, make sure you're subscribed to GBFC if you haven't already done so. We have just actually passed, whilst we've been streaming, 315,200 subscribers. I get excited every time the hundreds go up these days, not necessarily the thousands. So it's a bit slow, but we get there. We're getting there. Chelsea 2-2 draw. I mean, look, as long as we're competitive in this game, considering the squad that we've got out there, I'm going to be happy. Would love a Guiu brace. I just want to see him like stay on his feet, to be honest. I want to see him stay on his feet. And I want to see him score. Am I showing the match live for you? No. Come on, Chelsea. Get some big money on a Neto goal. I think that's actually a smart move, to be fair. If you're putting on a bet tonight, Chelsea Neto to score is probably your most likely. 100k subs soon. We smashed that already, bro. We are very much on the way to 350,000, mate. We're on 315k. Guiu is like a bull in a china shop. That is actually very accurate. Let me just quickly do a... Guys, get yourselves in the chat right now. I want to know where you guys are from. We do this every single stream. It's fun, but I want to get this one on my Instagram story. So let me know right now in the chat where you guys are from. I'm just going to get the link to the stream. Okay. Thursday evenings. We got people from all over the bloody world in here, don't we? Sri Lankans, Australians, Bangladeshis, from the Bahamas, Finland, bit of Cape Town in there, Cardiff, Wales. You love to see it. Let's go, Chelsea. Okay. Nice. Thailand, South Carolina, France, Kenya. Kenya, actually, is, I think, the third most popular country when it comes to tuning into GBFC streams. So, big shout out to the Kenyans out there. St. Louis, Singapore, South Africa, Hawaii. Big up the Mandem. Why is this? There we go. Cyprus, Putney. I do love Putney. Good coffee shops in Putney. Mogadishu. Coffs Harbour. I've been there. Tacoma. Been there as well. Brunei, Ethiopia, Zambia, Mauritius. Shout out to each and every one of you. Thank you very much, William Rivas, for the $2. Dominican Republic. Put on Instagram. Live now on GBFC. Boom. Philippines, Kerala, Nairobi, Norway, Bista, North Korea, Antarctica. Super Willy Rivas. Big shout out to Super Willy. We should be getting a fix quite soon, guys, with the Chelsea lineup. I know that there is a few errors right now in the way that it will probably look. 1,500 votes almost on the poll. Astana 7%, draw 8%, Chelsea 86%. I think some people are looking at this team and getting a bit nervous. Switzerland, New York, Amsterdam, Cali, Goa, Zanzibar. It's actually cool. Harry, you're working on your new football channel. Well, why don't you shut up, and then when you've got something good for us to watch, then come back. No, I'm joking. Harry's boxing channel is actually very good. I actually learn more from watching his boxing channel than I actually do watching boxing. Kent, Mozambique, Kenya. Let's all laugh at City. I mean, Man City are really in a pickle, aren't they? 1 win in their last 10 matches in all competitions is woeful. It's shocking. And, like, the way that Guardiola talks about it too, like, I really would love to see or hear what he's like in private to these Man City players. Because, quite frankly, like, the sarcasm, it just stinks of, like, if he's even remotely like that, I think people underestimate that he actually could end up losing that dressing room, to be honest. And I think because Man City is an institution and not like... People only go there because they keep winning, they've got Pep Guardiola. I don't think people fall in love with Man City. So I think if everything was to go south and things were just not good in the dressing room, Haaland is not staying at Man City his whole career. Anyone who believes Erling Haaland remains at Man City for his whole career is foolish. So I would very much expect there to be a big, big shift. Dude, stop spamming, please. 34 minutes till kickoff. Stay humble. I mean, ever since that comment, it's kind of all gone wrong, isn't it? Let me just quickly... Let's see if the Chelsea lineup is fixed. 1 second. Should be right wing. Dewsbury, Hall, and Vega need to swap. And... George Gilchrist. I mean, if I shave my head again, then I guess the Gilchrist comparisons would come back. Okay, we're working on making sure the team is accurate. You're a good sport, son. Thanks, mate. 80% possession. I'm not sure why you keep on spamming that. Don't know where all these numbers are coming from, but fair enough, guys. If you're excited, kickoff is 32 minutes away. Ban the 80%, dude. I mean, if he keeps on saying the same thing, I'll time him out. To be fair, because I don't really get the point in it. Could I do a video on the update to the players out on loan? Yes, maybe I do that in like a short video though, like a YouTube short as opposed to like a long form video. I'm not sure. I mean, to be fair, there's actually like Andre Santos. And the impact he could have on the Chelsea team is worth a video in itself, to be fair. So I could actually make that a long video. Alfie Gilchrist is currently top of the league as well. I really wish there was more in this mocker. Oh, there is. You hear that? Get in. Why is everyone saying 80% possession? What is this? Santos would be great in the Prem. I also think something that goes missing a lot when it comes to football and the way that playing in certain leagues translates to the Premier League. The French League is actually very close to the Premier League in terms of the way the football is played. So I think scouting in the French League is a good idea. I also think that if you see a player go out on loan, for example, Santos at Strasbourg, I think it's brilliant that he's playing in the French League and doing so well, because I genuinely think it translates to coming back to Chelsea. Too cold. Astana will win. I hope Astana don't win. Like, at the moment, I love the fact that we're in a winning run. Can't wait for Esteval. Guys, honestly, I think I want to talk about this guy more and more on the channel, because the more I think about Esteval, I genuinely think Chelsea have got a generational talent with this kid. Like, he's absolutely outrageous. I don't necessarily think he's going to come and set the Premier League on fire straight away, but I do think Chelsea will keep hold of him. And I think he's got a huge part to play immediately. I'm not saying he's gonna start every game, but I do genuinely believe that there's a really good chance that he comes in and does literally stay in the squad straight away, for sure. He looks absolutely brilliant. I'm just going to tweet live on GBFC. And then post that picture. Okay. Boom. What if Tosin breaks his neck tonight? I mean, what? Who even thinks about this as like a tangible possibility? What if Tosin breaks his neck? What are you on? What are you smoking, mate? I'd seriously consider not smoking it anymore. How will the squad rotate with Champions League? I mean, there's definitely a video that needs to come out about how the squad looks next season. But I think to be able to say now it's going to be like A team, B team like it is this year, I don't really get it, to be honest. Thoughts on Tyreek George? Very talented footballer. Hope he has a good game tonight. Isn't Tyreek George better than Esteval? I mean, look, Esteval has been absolutely killing it in the Brazilian league. Yes, I do know that there is definitely some kind of... When you see a Brazilian, people in football genuinely just do get excited, because Brazil over the years, like, the amount of players that have come out of that country that have just wowed us on a football pitch is pretty insane. So quite often people are like, well, if X player had Enio at the end of his name, then people would think he's a better player, which there is an element of truth in that. But I just think Esteval's going to be pretty spectacular. And Jonathan Rodriguez has just given us a $7 donation, so thank you for that. I'm from Brazil, Flamengo fan here, and Chelsea, of course. Esteval has the potential to be a beast for years to come. Madueke will get benched. I think a lot of people are anticipating that it will be Noni who makes way for Esteval. I do think there's a lot of football to be played this season. I think overall there's a lot of competition already for places, and it's only going to get better. And I think when we look forward to what we can expect from Chelsea in terms of transfers and positions we need to strengthen, I think when it comes to the attack, I think we probably will sign another striker, because I don't think Nkunku will stay. But I also believe that we've done all of this business in advance because we just know how good these players are going to be. And then it will be about strengthening and cherry-picking signings in the future. I think the hard work is done. It's just about making sure we maintain these levels. There's nearly 1,400 people in here. I'm very, very happy with this. So welcome to those of you that are new. Let me just quickly hide the data again and then re-put it up again just to see if it's working. I think the Astana lineup is right. George, is Esteval better than David Washington? I'm going to say yes. But then again, I don't really know. Like, I've watched Esteval, and I've watched a couple of full games of him, and he just looks like a player that will influence a game at any given point. It's not just like the fancy stuff that he does. He's always involved. And the returns, goals and assist-wise, are also fantastic. But we do need to secure a world-class keeper. I agree with that. I do agree with that. Centre-back, striker, goalkeeper. I think that's it. I think we are literally 2 or 3 players away from having a team that could actually win the league. Would I rather have Esteval or prime James Milner? Right now, I'd say prime James Milner. I don't think you can underestimate James Milner. Guys, make sure you get involved with the poll. We're nearly at 2,000 votes, which is fantastic. Cole Parmenio. Is Esteval really better than Noni? Right now, no, because there's no Premier League experience there. And look, Noni's not had the best form, but he's not having a bad season. And I think he's going to get better too. That's the thing. Like, there's so many of these players are still so young that we're not really fully sure yet, like, how good they're going to be. Are you having a beer? No, I'm not. I would love a Guinness right now, though. I cannot wait to have nice, fresh Guinness on tap in the UK. Exercise those sausage fingers and hit the like, you freeloaders. I want more of this energy in the chat. People reminding everybody to hit the like button. Watching from the USA. Welcome to the stream. What are you sending me on WhatsApp, Harry? Harry's actually sent me a cool picture. He's drinking a lager or a Tiger beer and watching the GBFC stream. Harry, that's very nice of you. I'm very happy that you're doing that. Thank you for your support. You can keep posting your silly little comments if you like. Is Alexander Isak coming to Arsenal or Chelsea? I think if he's going to go anywhere, it'll probably be to Arsenal, to be honest. Watching from Mauritius. Felix not getting game time. I mean, look, Chelsea play Brentford on Sunday, and they've had to change the kickoff time of Chelsea versus Brentford because Chelsea are coming all the way from Kazakhstan. So we're not used to having matches at 7, 8 o'clock on a flipping Sunday. But we will this week. So annoying for me, though. 3 o'clock in the bloody morning. I'm definitely going to have to go to bed on Sunday night and wake up for that one. It's the last stream I can do this year as well because I'm going back to the UK. Tiger Crystal and GBFC. Sensational combo. God, Harry, you can keep these compliments up, mate, if you like. Thank you very much, Dredgehan. Dre Jean. I think that's your name. $2, thank you. Would I take Liverpool's goalkeeper Kelleher? Yes, but then I see him sometimes and I'm like, no. I think he's a great shot stopper, brilliant at penalties. Would be great if we signed him so that he couldn't play against Chelsea. But I don't necessarily think that Kelleher is a world-class goalkeeper. And I think if Chelsea are going to buy yet another keeper, it should just be like right, you're the top dog, you're the main guy, let's just rock and roll. I certainly think the goalkeeping position will change. I cannot see... What the hell are these... Where do these mosquitoes come from? I can't see Sanchez remaining the goalkeeper beyond this season. Or before the end of this season, I think he's going to lose his number 1 spot, to be honest. Diogo Costa will be our prime target. Good keeper again. But I don't know. I feel like he would just get swallowed up a little bit in the Premier League. We need a striker. Am I a happy chappy? Yes. I actually am. I'm having a very good December. I'm enjoying life this month. It's been good. Work's been good. Video's good. You guys have had loads of content coming your way. I'm hearing that Esteval prefers the number 10 position. Who does he think he's benching? I mean, right now, realistically, Esteval's not getting anywhere near the number 10 position at Chelsea. But let's see. How confident am I of a positive result after such a long trip? Okay, if I'm being very honest with you, I am not very confident about a positive result here because the travel has been pretty hectic. I think from what Maresca said yesterday, they literally landed at 6 a.m. this morning. So I don't really know like if players have slept. Maybe some players are nervous because they're going to make their debuts. Like, I don't know. Like, I think this is not an easy game whatsoever. Thank you, Dre. Again, what keeper on the market you think is best for us? Also, would you let Enzo go to Barcelona for 2 of their players? I don't want Enzo Fernandez sold whatsoever. I'm absolutely delighted with Enzo Fernandez right now. But in terms of what keeper would I want? That's the problem. Thank you, Lucas, for the $2. I always think of Petrovic and get sad. That is your 3rd super on a live stream. Thank you. That's the thing. I don't really know who I'd want the goalie to be. And I don't know what you guys think about this, but I do like Emi Martinez, you know, of Aston Villa. What do you guys think of Martinez? Would you take Martinez from Villa or no? Would I take James Trafford? No, I don't want to sign goalkeepers that are on the same kind of level as the ones we've already got. But the reason you say, but he's old, but that's the point. Chelsea have got young goalkeepers that are supposedly the next Courtois. Like we signed Mike Penders for 20 million euros. That's no joke of a fee for an 18-year-old keeper. But he's 18. So if you sign Martinez, who's probably got 3 or 4 years probably still at the top, then I think that is the perfect lead time to bleed in Penders. If he really is as good as people say he is. Or that the club believe he is. So I think an older keeper right now, bring a bit of experience to the side, leadership right from the very back. What about Kepa? Nah, Kepa, I'm sorry. Kepa has been... This guy has mugged a living off of the Chelsea flipping wage book for so long. There's no way Kepa can stay and remain a Chelsea goalkeeper, in my opinion. The only reason we've not been able to sell him is because he signed that flipping ridiculous long contract. Remember when people wanted Ramsdale? I mean, I kind of wanted Ramsdale at one point. But I'm also very happy to admit when I make a shit call. Thank you, Raphael. Appreciate that, mate. Ruben Diaz to Chelsea. I think this is unreal. If Ruben Diaz is available, 100%. Thank you, Gilbert. Unai Simon. Good goalie. Probably too expensive. Maybe too expensive. Onana. I'm sorry, but like I just don't like Onana. He's just a bit of a joke, isn't he? Like Onana's performance against flipping Nottingham Forest at the weekend is hilariously bad. Hilariously bad. Particularly all of that faffing around at the end of the game when Man United have that free kick just inside their own half. They're 3-2 down at Old Trafford against Nottingham Forest. And he's there like pussyfooting around with the ball, putting it in the wrong flipping place. Enzo Maresca's currently on the screen doing an interview.
How it was your feeling of your team?
No, the feeling is good.
He looks so cold, guys. Maresca looks freezing right now. Make sure you smack the like button on the stream, guys. There's 1,600 of you in here right now. That is fantastic. Welcome to those of you that are joining. This is going to be a fun watch-along tonight for Astana versus Chelsea. We are 15 minutes away until kickoff. Very excited indeed for this game. At Champong is perfect for our style if the left-back inverts. I think tonight Vega will be the left-back and he will be the one who inverts. I am very excited to see... Guys, please stop spamming. Like, just leave your comment and I will probably get to it. Like, just stop spamming comments, please. Mike Maignan going into the last year of his deal this summer. Good goalkeeper as well. Good option. Would I take Rashford at Chelsea for 40 million? Absolutely not. Like, where's Marcus Rashford going to play? Do I gamble? Yes, sometimes. Just fun, though. Not, like, proper. I don't play poker or anything like that. Although I'd like to know how to play poker, to be fair. Am I coming back to the US for the next summer series? Absolutely. Where are Chelsea playing? Chelsea club. I'm actually excited about this because we are 100% coming to the US next year for the Club World Cup. Oh, wow. They're in Atlanta again. Oh, amazing. Okay, I'm very happy about that because I love that stadium. The Lincoln Financial Field. Where is that? Where is Lincoln Financial Field? Philadelphia. Okay. So it looks as though we are going to Atlanta and Philadelphia next summer in June for the Club World Cup. And then obviously if we go through, wherever other games they are. But Chelsea have got 2 matches at the Lincoln Financial Field. So I guess if you're in Philadelphia, I'm coming to your city. Oryx, 15 Hong Kong dollars. Thank you very much, mate. Oh, guys, I'm gassed. I've never been to Philly before. I've heard good things about Philadelphia. I've heard it's kind of like a bit of what's the word for it? The word's not coming to me. Atlanta in June will be hot. Yes, we went to Atlanta in the summer for the preseason tour, and I loved Atlanta. It was epic. So that is actually sick. I'll be in Philly. All right, looks like I'm seeing you guys. Philly has the zombie streak. Get a Philly cheesesteak. I mean, bro, that's literally first thing that comes into my brain. Would I take Quansah for Disassi? Yes. Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. Oh, man, I'm actually so excited about the Club World Cup now. I'm actually going to watch the vlogs back from the last one. It's such a shame that Chelsea was so bad during pre-season because I feel like those videos were like the best vlogs and Chelsea videos I've made. But because we were so shit in pre-season, they didn't get the views I thought it was going to. There's 2,000 people in here. Welcome to those of you joining the stream. Astana versus Chelsea. Europa Conference League. We are in business. I mean, we just did have 2,000 and we lost 200 people. Oh, guys, I'm so gassed. Chelsea versus Club Leon. Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the 16th of June. Flamengo versus Chelsea at the Lincoln Financial Field, Friday the 20th of June. And then Tuesday the 24th, Esperance versus Chelsea. I think Chelsea should win that group, shouldn't they? Like, we're going to win that group, so we're going to go through. So it's a full America tour next year. A proper America tour. I'm so excited. How do you pronounce the team who's third in the table? Josh Grimes, what are you doing? I'm not playing your games. I'll be at the first Philly game. I actually can't wait for the Club World Cup. I think now that we know that Chelsea will pocket at least 50 to 60 million pounds, which is about 10 times the amount you get from doing a pre-season tour, and there's a trophy to be won that is like a new trophy. I think with this Club World Cup, as long as everyone actually takes it seriously and wants to win it, I think it could be a great thing. Astana going to win. All right, mate. Neto on the pens. It's a good question, actually. Who will be the penalty taker today? I'm guessing it will be Neto. Or do you give it to Mark Guiu and just be like, go on, mate. Try and get that goal tally up a little bit. The Club World Cup might be boring. This is what I mean. I just think everyone should take it seriously. And everyone should get excited about it. And then why not? You know what I mean? Like, if all the big teams don't care, then it will be shit. But, like, Chelsea should be going there looking to win it. Imagine being the first team to win the Club World Cup. Should give it to Guiu. I agree. All right, guys. We're 10 minutes away till kickoff. Make sure you hit the like button on the stream. We're nearly at 500 likes now. 1,000 likes is always the goal on every stream. That's what we aim for. The prize pool is insane. That's what I mean. I think that's why clubs will take it seriously, because there's actually so much to win. $400 minimum for a ticket. Yeah, we're going to have to get hold of a little sponsor here, I think. That's why you guys got to keep watching the streams, because we're going to need a sponsor to be able to bloody afford it. How am I feeling about today's game? To be honest, like, I think this is probably the most relaxed I've been going into a Chelsea game this season. Purely because we've taken the academy. We've got very few first-team players there. I think Pedro Neto is really the only player that even gets close to the starting 11. So based on that and the fact that it's minus 11 degrees, it's not going to be easy. I just want to see the young kids have a good time. I want to see them play well. It's just good for the academy to be able to allow these players to get minutes, whether it's from the start or from the bench. Like, there's literally no senior players available on the bench. So if we are going to have to change the game, we're going to be asking a flipping teenager to come on and make a difference for us, which obviously is a little bit concerning, but considering we're top of the group, we've won 4 out of 4, we're absolutely cruising in this competition. Even if we do lose today, it doesn't really matter. We're still going to be in the top 8, which is what you need and what you want. I wonder how much of the tickets in Kazakhstan. That's a good question. Well, I reckon they should be giving the Chelsea away tickets away, to be honest. Like, if you've paid that money to fly all the way there, like, you should be able to flip in, get a free ticket. I know that's not how the world works, but... Come on, Chelsea. 7 minutes till kickoff. Chelsea must win 5-0. I mean, if we smash them, like, that is serious reason to get excited, because we're winning every other game at the moment when we've got the first team and even the B team out. And if our C team can flip and beat teams in the Conference League, then why not? There's a lot of flags in the crowd. I've just got flipping adverts at the minute, watching TNT. TV, reflection and the sign. Oh, no, there's no way YouTube are flagging that, man. You can kind of see the reflection in the GBFC sign, but no, not really. Like, there's no way I'm getting struck down for that. If I do, that's a joke, by the way. Away tickets were 16 quid. Matisse went to Kazakhstan. I saw that. I didn't know if it was a joke or not. Fair play to the man. Big up. These are future superstars. We hope so. 1,600 of you. That is... I'm actually well gassed on this, you know. I literally didn't think we'd ever hit 1,000 viewers. Thank you, David. Welcome back to the stream, buddy. Hope Neto and Enzo don't get sick. Yeah, I mean, Neto's not playing at the weekend, so if he catches a cold, it's okay. But not the manager. Do I have any 3XL hoodies? Unfortunately, the biggest hoodie that we have is an XL. And there's not many XLs. I think there's gonna... I'm a bit worried, actually, that we've not got the right sizes made of the hoodies. I can't remember the exact numbers, but we've got X amount of smalls, mediums, larges, and extra larges. But I've already taken 2 of the XLs that were made for myself. So, but if you guys like the hoodies, like they're going to be on sale very soon for pre-order. It's the reason it's taken so long is because it's cost me so much flipping money, and sending things from Bali costs so much money. So I've been trying to figure out the best way, because at the minute I'm not making a single penny of profit basically from these, which is kind of annoying. But that's the reality. So I'm basically trying to at least break even. Thank you, Jay, for the $2. The media all over Chelsea, they can't get enough. I mean, they can say what they want, mate. They can say what they want. How much will the hoodies be? They're going to be about, I can't remember exactly what the price point is, so I'm not going to say because I can't remember. But they're not expensive, considering they're 100% bamboo cotton, handmade, hand-stitched. Like, they're going to be a very, very fair price. It's obviously not this hoodie. This is quite an expensive hoodie, actually. This is a Supreme one. Very comfortable also. But it's not going to be as expensive as a Supreme hoodie. I'll tell you that for free. You need to order double XL. I know. That's why we're going to have to do a pre-order, because I need to make sure that everybody can order the right size. All right, guys. We're 4 minutes away from kickoff. Make sure you're buckled in. Subscribe to GBFC if you are new and haven't already done so. 6 Things We Learned will, of course, be out straight after full time. And we are doing a watch-along for Astana versus Chelsea. It's bloody freezing there. It looks so cold. Even the referees are wearing black gloves right now. Imagine the goalie. Like, imagine Jorgensen's hands must actually be freezing. Renato Vega always looks happy, doesn't he? Always smiling, this bloke. Always laughing. Astana are 23rd in the table. You can see it on the screen now, which means that they are in touching distance of the playoffs. GBFC for life. Less than -10. I mean, you can see the players' breaths. Like, people in the crowd are wearing flipping scarves, hats, the full shebang. Just quickly adjust this light behind the camera. 1 sec. Hopefully that fixes the reflection a bit. Alrighty. It's so cold. This is like a proper European night, guys. Jorgensen going to freeze to death. I don't think he's going to freeze to death. I do genuinely believe there's going to be action coming his way. They just said on the commentary that the Astana league, the Kazakhstan league finished a couple of weeks ago, which obviously means that they try and get the league finished before it's the cold. Kickoff. We've got a brand new timer. Let me know what you guys think of the timer today. It looks a lot better than the other one. We've got it all on brand now. We've got the podcast in the bottom right. If you're not yet following the podcast on Spotify, I'm trying really hard to hit 1,000 Spotify followers before Christmas. We're about 200 away right now. So if you don't follow the podcast on Spotify, make sure you do. I'm going to start uploading audio only sometimes to Spotify with videos as well. So if ever you don't want to watch the YouTube video, you just want to listen to it, you've got the option there. Kieran Dewsbury Hall was just standing there. I mean, look, if the players these are professionals, you know. Everyone looks freezing, I'm not going to lie. New to the stream, come on you Blues, welcome. Guys, follow the podcast, I have no money. Yes, ideally, we'd love to be able to pay Harry appearance fees to be on the pod, but right now, we have no sponsors, and the podcast makes £0, apart from AdSense, so. Disassi looks freezing. in the middle. Anyway, watching the game on TNT Sports right now. Astana versus Chelsea. Conference League football. There's snow behind the goal. This is a proper Christmas fixture, guys. A proper Christmas fixture. Make sure you hit the like button. Disassi is also 1 yellow card away from a suspension. There is not a single senior Chelsea player on the bench. You're going to download Spotify just for me. You are a legend in the making, sir. I'll tell you that. Unfortunately, I've got to look that way because that's where the TV is today. I need to kind of raise my TV so it's above my setup so I can watch like straight. No slips today. Come on, Chelsea. It's so funny. Like every time the players breathe, there's like this puff of flipping smoke. Kickoff is almost upon us. Score predictions and goal scorers. I'm going to say 3-1 Chelsea, Mark Guiu, and 2 for Neto. Who are these guys on the bench? These are academy players, guys. Chelsea and Astana. We are underway in Kazakhstan. Chelsea kicking from left to right. Astana playing in yellow, kicking from right to left. It literally looks freezing. The pitch looks absolutely atrocious. It's bobbling around everywhere, even with the first like 3 or 4 passes of the ball. But let's see what we can do. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall is currently over on the right. Samrak Saki, first touch of the ball. Josh Atchampong, Chelsea right back today. Harvey Vale will get some minutes. I hope so. I'd like to see Harvey get on the pitch. We've been waiting for that for some time, really, haven't we? I'm from Wisconsin, and my local NFL team played in a game in 1967 that has been nicknamed the Ice Bowl. It was minus 25 degrees Celsius. That's flipping cold. Nice pass from Tosin. Now Renato Vega stepping up. Looks as though Vega will be the inverted fullback for this one. The pitch is frozen. The ball's bobbling like mad. You're very, very right. It's not going to be a game full of lots of quality, I don't think. Neto, that is a lovely ball. Is that not a foul? Play on. Neto is quite clearly like way and above the best player out there on the field today. It's a relatively experienced back line, but Atchampong gets a start, which I'm delighted about. Probably going to see him play in like a very traditional overlapping right back role, which definitely suits him a lot more than an inversion at this point, from what we know. Neto holding that right width at the minute, looking to get the ball in on his left foot. Oh, it's forward again. Yes. Samrak Saki, good little turn in the middle. Under soil heating. I bloody hope so, mate. Two minutes in. Still nearly 1,600 people in here. This is great. Shout out to all of you that have stayed for the GBFC stream. Obviously, we've got the stats live on the screen. They update every 30 seconds or so. Which is very exciting. We've leveled up the streams recently. That's a free kick. Yes. Well done, referee. Match has kicked off and it is cold. Yes, that is all we can talk about so far. Maresca looks freezing. All of the Chelsea staff are there with their hats on the bench. No spoilers, yeah. Ideally, no spoilers. But it has been a good start from Chelsea, to be fair. We look comfortable. Or as comfortable as you can be. Just realise we're wearing the black kit. This is actually such a nice kit, guys. I love this kit. The black and pink. The Astana goalkeeper's got a beanie on. This is so funny. Honestly, I feel like we're watching a friendly. Go on. Tyreek George. He's playing over on the left. Good footwork. Oof. I think that hit the outside of the post, you know. It looked like it. Brilliant start there from George. Getting the ball out into his right foot. Couple of step overs as well. The man looks serious. Oh, that nearly hit the outside of the post, to be fair. Goalkeeper with a hat. Yeah, this is literally reminding me of like when I was 7. I used to play with a beanie on sometimes. Come on, Chelsea. Now Astana coming on the attack. Chinedu, they're number 9. That guy, they've got one player who's so short. Like, he must be about 5'4". Astana are in here. Oof. Offside anyway, didn't matter. Minus 18 degrees. Is it really? According to Google, it said it was going to be minus 6 or minus 11, sorry. Which is pretty outrageous temperature-wise. Let me change the title to say the score. 0-0. Yeah, the game's on TNT Sport in the UK. Come on, Chelsea. Right now, minus 11. Yeah, that's just ridiculous, isn't it? Like, that is not the conditions you want to be playing a football match in. Commentary reminding everybody that this team, Astana, beat Manchester United in the Europa League a few years back. Notable draws against Galatasaray, Atletico Madrid in the Champions League also. Not easy to come here, to be fair. Tyreek George, though, is having a very good start. He's just beating his man again. He's unlucky, looking for Mark Guiu going forward. It's good. Samrak Saki picking up the pieces in the middle. Looks like a smart player, positionally very aware in the early phases here. Stop whining about the weather. You can't change it. Have we got a Karen in the chat? I think. Are you sure your name's not Karen? Darren. The only time you notice the temperature when you're playing is when you're a kid and you got nothing to do. Like I was a goalkeeper, and we had a pretty good team. So there were some games where I literally had nothing to do, and literally, your feet, like you can't feel your toes at times. And even with the goalkeeping gloves on, like I couldn't feel my fingers. It was horrible. And then when the ball would actually come, it just flipping hurts. Samrak Saki picking up the ball. That's a poor pass. That's a very poor pass. I'm going to time this guy out for constantly spamming the same shit. Multiple ad-libs. I'm saying a 10th minute Neto goal. That'd be nice. Is Kazakhstan in Europe? I mean, yes, technically it is. But if you actually look at it on a map, we did it earlier. We showed where it actually is. I'll show you guys again at half-time, for those of you that want to know and don't know. Chelsea doing well, getting forward again. Now Dewsbury Hall. It's in Asia. I mean, technically it's in Asia, but also, like, you know, they compete in European football. Oh, it's a nice ball from Watchalong towards Neto. Neto is in. Pedro Neto. It's a good save. Very, very good save from the Astana goalkeeper. First proper chance of the game. Shot on target. And the goalkeeper with the beanie makes the save. It's a lovely ball from Watchalong. Gets it to Neto, who clearly is levels above all of the other players. But brilliant pass from Josh Watchalong to get it to Neto. And he forces a good save out of the goalkeeper. Best chance of the match so far, though, for Chelsea. And it is a Chelsea corner. Dewsbury Hall's going to take the corner. It's a very poor corner. Doesn't beat the first man. But Chelsea will keep the pressure on here with the throw-in deep inside the Astana half. This is so funny. I don't really know what I'm watching, you know. I feel like I'm watching an academy game. Well, I feel like everyone's just going to start going skiing at half-time. Pedro Neto. Now Disassi, Renato Vega. I feel like Vega's going to score a worldie today. Just saying it now. We'll clip it up if it happens. Vega's going to score a worldie, okay? Telling you now. Multiple countries cross 2 continents. Yes, you're correct. Russia is in Asia and Europe too. Same as Turkey. If you go from one side of the Bosphorus River in Istanbul, I've done this myself. I started on a boat in the European side and went across the Bosphorus River to the Asian side of Istanbul. Very, very cool thing to do. Penalty check. Okay. I didn't catch any of that, to be quite honest. Don't think he's going to give a penalty here, is he? No. Check over, no penalty. To be honest, I completely missed that. I don't even know what they're checking. Good header from Tosin. Neto coming back. Dewsbury Hall. Pedro Neto bursting forward again. Neto for Chelsea looking to beat his man. Always looking to try and bring it in on that left foot. Neto gets a decent cross in. Headed away again. How many Chelsea fans made the trip? I don't know, but I say massive credit to everyone. Matisse is there. Shout out to Matisse, everybody. I mean, it could have been a penalty, to be fair. Foul on Chukwuemeka. But nah. For me, that's not a penalty. Referees made the right call. Well done to the video assistant ref. There is no way that's a pen. Big up Matisse. Big W's for Matisse. 1,700 of you in the live stream, by the way. Shout out to you lot for tuning in to GBFC for this one. That's nice from Khan. Are you woke-minded, George? I'm too smart for all this woke shit. I'll tell you that much. I just live life. And don't pay attention to bullshit and rubbish. Make of that what you will. That's a lovely ball, that. What a pass. Tyreek George, offside. What do I reckon about the current setup of the Chelsea first team? I think Maresca's absolutely nailing it right now. I think overall, like, we are absolutely going in the right direction. I think game by game, we are absolutely doing all of the right things. 3,500 votes. What is Mudryk sick with? Get the man on the pitch. I mean, thank you for the donation, DAC9554. I don't actually know. I don't think anyone knows what Mudryk's sickness actually is, which is why I have questions. Vega steps up there, does well. Chukwuemeka. Raksaki, I think, looks good in the middle. It's kind of just holding back a little bit. Chukwuemeka towards Dewsbury Hall. Intercepted again. I really hope this isn't a 0-0 because that could actually be the worst 6 things we learnt video in history. Astana, Chelsea in the Conference League. Imagine if we get a 0-0. What a disaster that would be. Free kick to Astana inside the Chelsea half. Tosin with the foul. It just says illness on flash score. I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, what kind of illness? Like, what is it? He's been out for a while. Where is Cassidy? I'm seeing a lot of people asking this. And Cassidy was sent off in the last game. Oh, my word. Philip Jorgensen comes for it. It is, he's leapt like a salmon, I reckon, to keep himself warm there. Tyreek George has done excellently well. Line splitting pass to Raksaki. Now Vega. Josh at Champong. Come on, Chelsea. 14 minutes into the game. Gives it to Neto. Neto with a good ball to Mark Guiu. Guiu looking to beat his man. Not much on from this position, but he's beating his man. Mark Guiu's in. What a finish! What a finish from Mark Guiu! Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Guiu has just scored an absolutely brilliant goal, and Chelsea are 1-0 up. Enzo Maresca's got his hands on his head, but I'm sorry, that is unbelievable from Mark Guiu. It's an assist for Pedro Neto, and the Chelsea striker, that is a really, really good goal. Fantastic goal from Guiu. His second goal of the season. What a goal that was. Like, that is an unbelievable run. He's got so much to do there. Beats his man, beats him for strength and pace, and then the finish is absolutely sublime. Chelsea are cooking, guys. Literally, right now, we're freezing, but we're cooking. All right? We're thawing. We're thawing right now. It's a stunning goal. People are saying offside. You're talking nonsense, mate. What a goal that is from Mark Guiu. Brilliant pass from Pedro Neto as well, but he had so much to do there, the striker. Delighted for the man. And Chelsea's 100% record in the Conference League looks as though it is going to remain intact. That is a brilliant goal. Guys, smack a like on this stream right now. We are in business. Chelsea Football Club, we're about to get our 6th win in a row. Or is it 7 now? I just thought, I was like, is Katie watching the stream and not Kai? What's up, bro? Big up the Chelsea, mate. I love this. I want to play on a Thursday at this time every week. It's so much better when I don't have to go to sleep before the game. Chukwuemeka again. We're doing so good. We are doing so good. Nearly 2,000 of you in the stream as well. Come on. This is brilliant. Neto got the assist. Neto's had a really bright start, to be fair. Chelsea playing very, very well here. Astana 0, Chelsea 1. 16 minutes in. There goes my idea about a boring 0-0. Astana are worse than no. Oh, Raksaki. Sam Raksaki. What a baller. Brilliant play. Play on. Now Disasi. The C team is cooking, says Edmore Muzawazi. What a name. Josh Atchampong does well again. Rat Saki. Bro, no, can't call our own man a rat. I knew you'd like that one though. This is brilliant. So far, all of the youngsters out there that are playing, absolutely taking advantage. Bro, don't start about Gillies, bro, because this will ruin my professional live stream, because I will start laughing too, okay? It's not possible to think about that trip and not start laughing. That's genuinely, that's the funniest couple of hours of my life in 30 years of existing on this planet. That is the funniest time ever. Just saying. Everybody in the chat right now has no idea what I'm talking about, but you do. So that's great. Come on, Chelsea. Get me another one. I want more goals. I want to score again, ladies and gentlemen. I want to smash Astana into the Siberian forest. Tosin. Good work from Guiu again. Now Dewsbury Hall out wide to Neto. To be fair, the pitch is actually holding up very well right now. Neto beats his man. And it's 2. We're 2-0 up, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Guiu again. He's on a hat-trick. Ladies and gentlemen, the man that we bought from Barcelona for £5 million is on a hat-trick away from home in minus 11 degrees. Oh, we are so back, aren't we? Chelsea Football Club are so here. We aren't going anywhere. We're going to lift the Conference League trophy. We're going to win the flipping lot. We are in a Premier League title race, and we are absolutely destroying everyone in Europe. That is brilliant from Pedro Neto. And then it is the kind of finish that you expect from Mark Guiu. A little bit of like bulldozering around. in the box, gets in the right place. He scored one brilliant goal, and that is another excellent goal. People are saying handball. I'm saying shut up. The goalkeeper's taken his little beanie off as well. Is it an own goal? I don't care. I'm not giving that as an own goal. I'm calling that a Mark Guiu brace, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's going to go down as an own goal. Ah, shut up. Oh, well, Chelsea are 2-0 up, 20 minutes into the game. We're cooking. We're absolutely cooking. And this is an unbelievable live stream. I'm so happy I did it. I was almost not going to do it. I was like, oh, I'll just stay in bed and watch this one. Do 6 things we learned straight after. And it has gone down as an own goal. But Chelsea are on fire right now, which is ironic considering it's pretty much the opposite of fire. But yeah, we're too good for this competition. We are absolutely too good for this competition. As it stands right now, it's actually been given to Guiu, I think. I don't think it's gone down as an own goal. Just going to see it again. I mean, I think it's an own goal, personally. 2,000 viewers. We are cooking. Absolutely cooking. It's Astana 0, Chelsea 2. We're playing so well. The young lads are looking brilliant. They've given it to Guiu. Good. That's his 3rd goal of the season. 3 and 5 now for Mark Guiu. Google can have it as an own goal, but Google don't know anything, mate. Come on. He's on a hat-trick. A hat-trick for Guiu is about everything you can ask for. Like, another striker, another Chelsea striker scoring goals. Let's go for the hat-trick. We're in again here. Oh, good footwork from Chukwuemeka. He's done well to keep it. Such a good, tidy footballer. Renato Vega, that could have been the screamer. Neto and Guiu with the combo. The Chelsea lineup is a little bit... Oh, yeah. Yeah, let me just tell someone. Thank you, William Rivas. Watchalongs for every game is mandatory. Unfortunately, I can't do a watchalong when I'm in the UK over Christmas, but every time I'm here, Neto's cooking as well, but Dewsbury Hall's offside. Dewsbury Hall's just a little bit slow, isn't he? He's just a bit behind it. It's just a bit behind. When do I fly? Tuesday. Late Tuesday night, like one of the middle of the night flights. Guiu will outscore Kai Havertz. Yeah, he will. He's already on the way, mate. We can see the game in a reflection of the neon light. I mean, think yourself lucky then, you know? I don't think we're going to get into trouble for this. Just saying. I hope not. So if you can see it, great. Good for you. I can't come down this weekend, mate. I've actually already got plans this weekend. He's not given the second. Damn it. I feel like they should just give it to a striker. If the striker is the one putting the pressure on, then they should just give it to him. I would love a cheeky Black Sand night soon, though. But I think it's going to have to be in 2025 now. Oh, lovely again. From Samrak Saki, now Vega. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall to Chukwuemeka. Back towards Dewsbury Hall. Chelsea looking for a 3rd goal. Looking to penetrate the Astana backline. Well, as it stands right now, there is debate about the goal. Some are giving it to Guiu, some are giving it as an own goal. I'm sure we'll get clarity before the end of the game. Now Neto. Lovely little 1-2 with Chukwuemeka. Pedro Neto. It's a good save. Oh, and at the second time of asking, the keeper's still got his beanie on, by the way. Chelsea have got 80% of the ball. Let me just quickly change the live data thing. I'm not sure why the lineup is doing weird things right now. I think it's because the Chelsea players are playing in such different positions. It's freaking out. This is done on like an API. At Champong is a baller. Look, so far, I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed with the way that Chelsea are playing here. It's a good save from the keeper to deny Neto. He's got his beanie on still. Surprised he's not wearing a parka. I mean, I reckon some of these players, if you gave them a choice to run around with a flipping jacket on, I think they would. Go on. Chukwuemeka again. Chelsea are just looking to fill our boots now. Neto keeps the ball in. Good to see him playing with the kind of urgency that we want. Now Dewsbury Hall gives it to Raksaki. Tyreek George, Vega, lovely little skills again on the edge of the box. Great ball from Vega to Dewsbury Hall. And Dewsbury Hall kind of gets it stuck under his feet, but he somehow keeps the possession nicely. Neto, smart, gives the ball back to Tosin. Chelsea just containing this possession right now. Dewsbury Hall again, that's a good ball. Doesn't quite find Chukwuemeka. Shooting practice so far. Do I think we can win the Club World Cup? I mean, playing the way that we are at the moment, I think we can win everything. Genuinely. We're looking for that Mark Guiu hat-trick, guys. That is now the dream. 3-0 incoming. I think, to be fair, it's one of those, again, where we could literally have anything at this point. Dewsbury Hall is their best player. Thank you, Dak, for the donation, guys. We're beating a Sunday League team. 8 goals. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be 8. But at the moment, Chelsea are absolutely all over Astana. It's 2-0. We're dominating. Remember also, Manchester United sent a very young team here years ago and lost. So, Tyreek George has done well. Really good football from George. Looking to get a shot away. Dewsbury Hall to Neto. Oh, towards the far post, towards Vega. I think Vega should have done better there. Chelsea are cooking, guys. We are absolutely cooking right now. Do I think we can win the Prem and the FA Cup? I think realistically we're not going to win the Prem this season. I think we're going to win it in the next 3 years for sure. I think in the next 3 seasons Chelsea will win 1 Premier League. But the FA Cup we absolutely should be going for. I think who do we get? Morecambe in the 3rd round at Stamford Bridge. Like, you've got to be winning that one. I think we just got to try and avoid the big teams until the latter stages in the FA Cup. Then we can go on a good run there. I think we're going to win this competition. I think there's no doubt that Chelsea win the Conference League. It's a foul on Neto. Chelsea with 76% possession so far. Who is Guiu? This is the exciting thing, guys. Like, genuinely, I think some people don't actually know who some of these players are. Mark Guiu, we bought him from Barcelona. He was in the Barcelona Academy. We bought him for £5 million in the summer. And he's got 3 goals in this competition already. Like, he's doing very well. And Manovic has gone into the book for Astana with a yellow. You all stingy. Send link. Well, stop flipping spamming and go and look for it yourself, mate. Just go and Google it. Like, what? How are people so, like, ugh? Am I going to the final? I mean, I'm not going to be one of those guys to book a ticket to a final early. But, I mean, at this rate, if Chelsea don't win this competition, it will be an absolute disaster. There's still some good teams in there. Like, Fiorentina are a good side. Enzo Maresca as well, by the way, is not wearing any gloves. I absolutely love that. The man is an absolute don. When does the Europa wrap up? Why is Vega over there? We need to be more creative when our winger try to attack centrally. Can't just stand there and allow the back line to compress and take away our options. I mean, yeah, we can pinpoint little things if we want to, but we're 2-0 up. We're looking comfortable. We're playing well. There's nearly 800 likes on the GBFC stream. Got over 2,000 viewers for a Thursday night Conference League game. I think this is the best European stream that we've managed so far. So big shout out to all of you right now. Mark you, 1 shot, 2 goals. This is what I mean. So, guys, we should have the lineup. I know that the lineup is currently broken. We are currently working on it behind the scenes. It should be fixed in the next 5 minutes. So, sorry about that. Happy Friday the 13th. Yes, it is now Friday the 13th. You're right. We're winning all competitions this season, says the Greek Gaddafi. Only 11 p.m. in Thailand. Check your display information. Yes, we're working on it. Don't worry, it will be fixed. Currently, Pedro Neto is chilling in centre-back, apparently. Come on, Chelsea. Whose minutes will Esteval take? I think Noni at the moment. But let's see. 30 minutes now into the game. Astana 0, Chelsea 2. It's been very dominant from Chelsea. Neto looking to link up with Guiu again. Guiu's in once more. Could he get his hat-trick? Hits it over. Good play, though. That could have been a hat-trick of assists for Neto as well, by the way. Mark Guiu with 2 goals. Neto with 2 assists. The Astana goalkeeper is not looking happy right now. He's got his beanie on. How are we cooking with ice? I mean, that is what happens when you've got the goods. When you've got the gravy. Look, I'm not gonna criticize Mark Guiu at all. The man's got 2 goals and it's minus 11 degrees Celsius. Like, the man should not be cooking, but he is. Now Dewsbury Hall. Come on, Chelsea. I've come home from work with man flu, watching George now. Every cloud. Hope you feel better soon, mate. Good choice, though. I think leaving work and watching the GBFC stream is a good idea. Pretty much all of the time. Come on the Rangers tonight. It would actually be so nice to see Chelsea and Rangers do the double over Spurs in the sake of 4 days. Unreal. Sorry, in the space of 4 days, 5 days. Second goal was an own goal, though. Well, until it's actually been given as an own goal, I'm giving it to Mark Guiu. I don't care. Striker's got to be in the right place. If Guiu's not there putting the pressure on him, there's no goal to be had. Tyreek George coming central, which I think a lot of people want to see that a little bit more. Drifting inside. A bit more dynamic movement from him. Astana would have loved to play at the bridge. Chukwuemeka, good footwork again. Now George looking to beat his man. It was actually given as an own goal. Okay. What's my honest opinion on Armando Broja? I mean, the guy was good when he was younger, but I think realistically, like, his days at the top, like, he's not going to make it, is he? Astana now. It's the first shot. Not even a save for Jorgensen. You kind of want Jorgensen to make a save, even though he can't there. Okay, there seems to be a big debate right now in the chat. I don't know who they've given it to. I'm waiting to hear it from the commentary on the TV. But either way, Mark Guiu makes that goal happen. If he's not in that position, making that run, it's not a goal. Ten attempts to 1. Oh, Guiu again. It's a good strike. He hits the ball hard, doesn't he? Good save. Another shot on target. The Astana goalkeeper is happy to make yet another save. Chelsea are dominating here with 10 attempts to 1. I think as much as it's difficult to really analyse this in any kind of like footballing manner, like, it's the shape and the way that we play, even when we can make so many changes. The consistency right now of how good Chelsea look game by game and how many chances we create is actually insane. This is so funny. Go on, Tyreek George. Looking for that burst of pace. Still has the ball. Astana players are just like... They just don't really know what to do right now. Dewsbury Hall again. So good watching our Chelsea, isn't it, right now? So good. Here's Tyreek George. Chukwuemeka now over on the left-hand side. George looking to offer that width again. Chukwuemeka beating his man. Looks like the Astana players are kind of giving up out here. Now Dewsbury Hall. That's a lovely pass. Out to George. George with the ball in. Doesn't make it to Mark Hughes. Everywhere. Mark Hughes movement. Fantastic. You can see the stream in your GBFC sign. I mean, I don't think YouTube's going to flag it, to be fair. Thank you, Asen, for the $5. If Neto scores, I'm going to be up 5k. Had Guy to score first. Neto goal and 2.5 goals, so it's looking good. That's an amazing bet. So you had Guy to score first. Neto goal and 2.5 goals. Well, we're back in a Neto goal for you, buddy. $5,000 win would be massive. George is the worst man out there on our team. Thank you, Dak, for the donation. I mean, to be honest, I don't think anyone's playing bad right now. Thank you for the donations, guys. And good luck with the bet, Asen. Come on, Chelsea. Yeah, I don't necessarily think George is having a bad game. He's just a very raw player, you know. Like, he wants to make things happen. All right, Astana are actually in now. Might they force Jorgensen into a save? Is there going to be a shot? It is. It is straight at Philip Jorgensen, but finally, Philip Jorgensen makes a save. Shout out to our goalkeeper. And to be fair, like, he's holding his hands. Guys, it actually must be so cold. Like, you see how... I mean, this guy's from Scandinavia, to be fair. So he's probably used to something like that. But, bro, he's not had anything to do. Like, he might as well start coming up from corners just to keep himself warm and fit and healthy. Do you know what I mean? This is mental. So first attempt on target for Astana. Chelsea with 5 so far. Chukwuemeka, now Vega. Be nice to get a third goal before half-time. Have I seen the Enzo Fernandez tweets? No. Doesn't Enzo Fernandez not use Twitter? He has Twitter with an X next to it on his Instagram bio. Like, it's probably not him. Dewsbury Hall. It's good ball to Vega. Now Tyreek George. Vega again. Samrak Saki on the edge of the area. Good little interplays here from Chelsea. Chukwuemeka does well. So damn cold. Guys, I'm cold as well. I need to put some socks on or something. Come on. Neto again. You see Mark Yu looking to make that run into the centre once more. It's cold in the UK too. It's cold everywhere. Go on. Josh Achampong. Oh, go on. Oh, man. Achampong, bro. What a run. There's a reason why Bayern Munich, Paris Saint-Germain, Liverpool, so many teams are looking at Josh Achampong and the contract situation at Chelsea to try and get him. Just going to quickly refresh the data, guys. We should have things fixed now. Update on the merch. Still coming soon. But it's worth the wait. Trust me. I'm not rushing it. We're making sure everything's good. Chukwuemeka takes a deflection, and it is a Chelsea corner. There's I know that there is a reflection, I know. I don't think it's going to take the stream down. Like, trust me, I'm the most careful. Like, I don't want my channel taken down, but I'm looking at that and I'm like, I'm pretty sure we're fine. Chelsea will have a corner. A nice third goal before half-time would be delightful. Maresca's talking to some subs. It'll be Keane and Dewsbury Hall to put the ball in. Come on. Dewsbury Hall. Vega free header. 3-0. Come on. Renato Vega. I mean, I said he was going to score a screamer. I did tell you that Vega was going to score. This is why you guys are subscribed to GBFC. Chelsea are absolutely running away with this Conference League. We're 3-0 up before half-time in a fixture that I genuinely thought was going to be a lot more challenging than this. But it is a second goal for Renato Vega in this competition. How many great signings are Chelsea going to make, guys? How many great signings are we going to make? My man's 5K just got ripped. I mean, to be fair, I don't actually think that it makes a difference. I think Neto's just got to score. But the only thing I will say is I wouldn't be surprised if Enzo Maresca takes Neto off. It's a great header from Vega, by the way. Heads it down into the ground, into that bottom corner. And as much as it is too easy defensively, he's still got to get up there. He's still got to connect with the ball. It's brilliant. Renato Vega makes it 3-0 to Chelsea. We are absolutely cruising through this away game. This is about as perfect as you could possibly get. Brilliant. This is good. I don't want him to rest Neto right now just because of Asen's, just because of his bet. Come on, Chelsea. Let's go for the fourth. This is just so cool. I told you this was going to be a fun stream. I told you this is going to be a fun stream. Also, guys, remember that Neto can't play at the weekend. Neto is not available for the Brentford game. So the next league game he will be available for is Everton away on the 22nd of December. Then we've got Shamrock Rovers this time next week in the Conference League. Keane and Dewsbury Hall with the assist from the corner. Renato Vega with a bullet header into the bottom right corner. Yes, Neto is suspended. Mark Guiu is on a hat-trick for some people. Some people say no. Some people say yes. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Neto does stay out there. And here is Neto. That's a foul from him. More goals. I mean, look, why not? We just want as many as possible. Shamrock Rovers. God, I need some socks. My feet are literally so cold. Have I seen the Chelsea women's team form? Yes. On fire. Renato Vega. What a man. I love Vega, bro. I love Renato Vega. What a guy. 6-0 against Shamrock Rovers. Bro, Chelsea, man. Like, we're just so back. We are so back. Just making my notes for 6 things. Come on. We are cooking. Vega again, looking for the ball forward. Where am I located? Why are so many people saying, where are you? I'm in my office. Where I always am. Where I keep uploading videos for you lot every day. But I live in Bali. At Champong, does well. Neto, well worked again. And Chelsea somehow come out with the ball. But Dewsbury Hall gives it away. Chelsea are absolutely on fire right now. Now here's the short man for Astana. How am I cold in Bali? Air conditioning, bro. I got my aircons cleaned this week. And bloody hell, is it cold now. I love it because I get to wear a hoodie, which I don't normally get to do if I go outside. At Champong does well. Dewsbury Hall again gives it away. This is probably the best spell of possession that Astana have actually had in the whole game. The short guy is called Kamara or Camera. This is a good piece of football from them, to be fair. Come on, Chelsea. He's going to get shot away. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. What a goal. It's 3-1. Not sure if we can say game on or not, but that's actually an amazing goal, to be fair. They have worked that so well. What a goal. That's a fantastic goal. Whoa. What a goal. It's now 3-1. Astana are, I'm going to say, back in it. You never know. Chelsea have been incredibly dominant, and that was an unbelievable team goal and a stunning finish. He gets it out of his feet. There's nothing that Philip Jorgensen can do about that, to be fair. Chelsea concede a goal, and that is a seriously good goal. Seriously good goal. 1-3. Wow. Fair enough. 2 minutes of added time. That guy is 37. I mean, I'm not cheering for Astana's goal, but I'll give credit where credit is due. That was a pretty outstanding finish. I'm not going to lie. It's the best goal of the day. I mean, Mark Hughes' first goal was also very good, but Chelsea now just got to be careful that we don't concede again. Vega again looking to slide it through towards Guiu. Tyreek George. No, we're not cheering for the Astana goal, but we are going to give credit where it's due. But yeah, I think Disasi needs to do a bit better. But like, what do we expect, guys? Like, Disasi, he did the pre-match press conference, but look, this guy is not it for Chelsea. He's just not. George again linking up nicely with Vega. Those two, lots of passes and interchange. All right, half time. Astana 1, Chelsea 3. Welcome to those of you that have been watching the game that have joined now for half time. Chelsea are absolutely dominant in this one, and Astana got themselves a very, very nice goal at the end of the game. We have now got the half-time graphic up on the screen. You guys can see it in the bottom left-hand corner. Astana 1, Chelsea 3. I don't know who the Astana player is who scored for them, but I think apparently he's 37 years old. Tomasov, his name is. And Chelsea, though, other than that, we have been absolutely dominant. Mark Guiu's been given that second goal, which is fantastic. Guys, how many people have asked me about where is Cassidy today? Cassidy was sent off in the last game. I don't know how new you are to football, but if you get sent off, you don't play the next one. Sarcasm well and truly necessary. What was Disasi supposed to do? I mean, don't show your back to it, really. Doesn't need changing. No, I mean, I wouldn't be changing anything right now. I think Pedro Neto, obviously, could be a potential starter at the weekend, but he can't start this weekend, sorry. But other than that, like, all of these players are not regular starters, so you don't really need to change anything. Guys, we're also 40 likes away from 1,000 likes on the stream, which was the target when we started it, and we are now nearly 2 hours into the live. Let's see if we can hit it before the second half. Yes, we just hit it right now. You guys are unreal. We are now at 1,000 likes. Thank you very much to everybody who has liked it. Make sure you're also subscribed to GBFC because, as there is after every single Chelsea game, 6 Things We Learn will be live straight after the match. And I want to know from you lot in the chat right now, if you were to say that you've learned something from this game, I know a lot of people think that it's pointless talking about learning things from these Conference League fixtures because the competition is not that high. We are literally making countless changes every single time that we play. But if you were to say that there's one thing that you've learned from this match so far, what would it be? What would it be? Other than Guiu is Spanish. We're learning about our future kids. Beauty of a strike. Just got a lockdown in the second half. Vibes. We have a winning mentality. Yes, winning does breed winning. And I've said this before. As much as these matches might not be challenges or tests, I think it is absolutely imperative that Chelsea just keep winning. I think last year and for the last couple of seasons, we've never been able to get into a good run. Anton, welcome to the GBFC YouTube membership. Thank you for joining, bro. The depth in this squad is incredible. I think Samrak Saki was really, really good. He looks incredibly comfortable in the middle. I think Atchampong has been fantastic. Overall, I think Chelsea have just shown that we are class right now. The winning mentality from Enzo Maresca. Mark Guiu hat-trick I'm seeing. Do you think Carney is trying hard to score? I think Carney's getting into all the right positions. But look, so many of these players haven't played together at this level before. So, to be fair, like I'm not expecting mad combinations. But I would absolutely agree when we say that Josh Atchampong has probably been the best player out there. I think also we've got to give credit to Mark Guiu. That first goal is fantastic. The movement, the run, the finish, everything about that goal from Guiu was magnificent. Thank you, boss. Couldn't watch first half. Quick recap regarding our youngsters. Thank you very much for the donation, buddy. Appreciate it. Big W's for the boss in the chat. Shout out to the boss. We love the boss. Thank you. All of the youngsters so far, I think, are doing well. I think a lot of people are saying that Tyreek George isn't doing well. I don't see that. I think he's having a good game. Some people in this chat will tell you he isn't. But I think, yeah, we need to get Tyreek George on the ball a bit more. But Atchampong looks fantastic. But yeah, like, isn't it weird to think that Disasi is probably the most senior player in this team, but is already also looking like a weak link? Are Man City going to get relegated? I don't think they're going to get relegated. Maybe if the charges actually, if anything happens with the charges. Vega, class and composed. I think Renato Vega is also having a good game. I think he looks so comfortable stepping up into that midfield role, the same as what we've got used to seeing from Marc Cucurella. I also think it's mad to think that, like, at the start of the season when Ben Chilwell was being frozen out, I'm like, how can you just freeze out a guy that you don't really know much about or you haven't even tried to use? We don't need him. That's the reality. We just don't need him because Vega is stepping up and doing well. I think defensively, Renato Vega can absolutely still improve, but overall, the man just brings good vibes. Really good vibes to the Chelsea team. Raksaki. Yeah, I think Sam Raksaki's also looked good. Who would you want to see come on? You have just joined to find that the game is at a break. Thank you, Norbert, for the £5 donation. Far East countries in UEFA comps, 20-hour flight. I mean, this is a mission for Chelsea. Thank you for your first ever donation. Appreciate it, bud. Yeah, I think overall, like, this is a bit of a bitch of a game for Chelsea. We've got so much travelling to do. But the fact that we can make this many changes and still play this well is brilliant. Like, a lot of the players didn't even travel. That's why we've got no senior players on the bench. I want to see Shin Mueka come on, personally. He scored a lot of goals at youth level. Oh, that was a big yawn. I hope Neto stays on. Bro, I hope for you that Neto stays on too. You've got your over 2.5 goals now. We just need that Neto goal for your bet to come in. You say 5,000 Australian dollars, yeah? How much did you put on to get that? Potentially get that. Olise and Shin Mueka. Get Aubameyang on. Aubameyang would have cooked in a game like this, though, wouldn't he? It's a great header from Vega, by the way. I'm just watching it now. Like, I thought this was going to be... I genuinely expected more from Astana. I'm not going to lie. I thought they were going to be a bit more physical. I thought the atmosphere was going to be a bit more intimidating. But, like, I feel like all of these Conference League games, the team that we play against is just, like, excited and happy to be playing against Chelsea, which is kind of odd. Leave Disasi alone. Like, but look at it. Like, look at the effort that he puts in to even get close to that or make a block. Like, it's just a bit silly, isn't it? Astana look tired. I mean, their season is finished. It's bloody freezing out there. They're probably off of top form. I mean, they're definitely off of top form. We know that much. I would love to know, though, if Chelsea played their full-strength team in this game, I'd love to know how many goals we'd score. Like, imagine Cole Palmer, Nicholas Jackson, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo. Like, imagine all of these absolute ballers. Jadon Sancho. Imagine all of these guys against Astana. Marcelo said 5-1 from the start. Disasi being good. Yeah. All right. $75 at 70-1. That's a big bet, bro. Nice. I'm hoping that Neto can stay on and get you that to come in, because that'd be a lovely little 5k win. Genuinely think if we played our full team, it would be 14-0. I mean, I can't even deny it. Driving back from work, following the match with your commentary. Thank you very much. I'm not entirely sure why that just got deleted by Streamlabs. I apologize for that. But if you're driving, then I wouldn't recommend commenting unless you're in a car. But I'd say the 4 players that have stood out to me so far, Mark Guiu, Josh Achampong, Renato Vega, and Sam Raksaki. Pedro Neto's obviously been pretty good as well, but, like, you'd expect that. What's the next game that I'm going to? I don't actually know. I don't know when I'm going to get to a Chelsea game again. Hopefully before the end of the season. I'm back at Christmas to the UK. I'm flying to the UK next week, but I don't think I'm going to get a chance to go to a game, because it's just about being with the fam. Christmas time, I'm only in the UK for like 10 days, so I don't really have much time. I don't live in London either, and neither does my girlfriend, so we've got to balance the time between our two families. 12-0. Yeah, I think it would have been an absolute joke if we'd have played our full team. Have I been to Australia? Yes. I did a road trip in 2018 from Cairns down to Sydney. Club World Cup in Philadelphia. Big up. Big up. Can't wait for that. I didn't even know where the games were. I found that out on the stream. I'm just going to go and fill up my water, guys, before the second half comes back out. Alrighty, we are back. And we didn't lose any viewers. Love that. Phil Fakani hasn't had many minutes. I mean, yeah, I think he's one of those players that will suffer with this Chelsea strategy because realistically, even though Carney's a good player, I don't think he gets into the team, does he, right now? Realistically. Like, he just doesn't. Like, that's the reality. Dewsbury Hall is so mid. That, for me, is a very odd signing. I don't quite understand it. Would I consider visiting South Africa at some point? I can tell you now for a fact, in the next 12 months, I will be going to South Africa. Georgie grew up in South Africa, so she really wants to go back. So, yeah, we're going to go and visit next year at some point. Went for water, came out with the good stuff, the sippy sip. It is a sippy sip for you. I'll give you a sippy sip. Come to Cape Town, yeah, that's where we'll go. Rumour to loan Dewsbury Hall back to Leicester. The problem is we need him for the competitions that we're in. I think as we go forward in the Conference League, we will probably put Lavia, Palmer into the squads just to make sure that we win it. But I still think there's definitely going to be minutes that are needed. We're going to need to keep the team balanced. We're going to need to keep giving people minutes to rest players so that we can focus on the league as well. Because who knows, we might be in a title race. Come to Nigeria. If Chelsea sign Osimhen, I'll go to Nigeria. Make a GBFC t-shirt. I mean, the hoodies, when the hoodies come out, that's the first release. And if you guys like the hoodies, then I think we're going to do long sleeve t-shirts next. Because I love long sleeve t-shirts. They're just very nice. I want to do like off-white and the dark navy blue. If I could sign one player, who would it be? That's a tough one. Like, if I could sign anyone in the world, who would it be? You know, I don't actually know. I genuinely don't know. I love this team right now. I absolutely love this team. I'm not saying that we don't need anybody, but like a world-class centre-back or a world-class goalkeeper would be unreal. Donnarumma, no. I don't want Donnarumma at Chelsea. The guy's a calamity waiting to happen. Mike Maignan would be a great signing. Lamine Yamal, but like, no, he's brilliant, yeah, but no. Come to Ghana. Don't think it's on my agenda anytime soon, but you never know. Branthwaite, good player. Wouldn't be my ideal signing. Van Dijk. Yeah, but he's getting old, you know. Got to look for the next thing. Lukiba looks a stud. Diogo Costa, Saliba. I mean, Saliba's a quality player, to be fair. Rudiger. Oh, mate. I would love Tony Rudiger back at Chelsea. Like, absolutely love it. Okay, guys, the game is about to kick off again soon. Oh. Let me just quickly make it reset. 45, start. No, what? Oh, I know what to do. Set time. Okay. Second half is about to get underway in a second. I'm just quickly learning the new timer, but I've got it. All right, Chelsea, the substitutions. Amper is coming on. Neto's off. No. Bro, Pedro Neto's gone off. Asen, I'm sorry about your bet, bro. But your bet is not coming in. I hate to be the breaker of bad news. Cool. We are underway for the start of the second half. Astana 1, Chelsea 3. A solid first half of football for Chelsea. But we are back underway. Chelsea kicking from right to left. Pedro Neto has gone off and Amper has come on. So I'm guessing Maresca feels as though we've done enough to get this game done in the first half. But I'd be a bit nervous, you know. That was a brilliant Astana goal, to be fair. Astana have also made a substitution. You guys will be able to see it come up on the screen with the lineups that are rotating. Jorgensen. Hey, Philip Jorgensen, bro. Loving the footwork. Oh, lovely football there from Chelsea. Now Carney Chukwuemeka gliding forward. Dewsbury Hall. Amper. Slips up, but he gets it at the second attempt. Atto Amper on for his Chelsea debut. Another youngster that we can see here. Dewsbury Hall having to run back. Oh, God. Dewsbury Hall, bro. He's very lucky there. Very, very lucky. But he's just got no pace, has he, on the turn? Absolutely no pace. That man in shorts. Yep. They must be freezing out there. They must be absolutely freezing. Nice ball from Tosin. Lovely pass, actually. Now Carney. Oh, he's giving it to Guiu. Now Tyreek George. Want to see a bit more from him in the second half. Here he is, cutting inside again. Lovely footwork. It's good play. Now Chukwuemeka. He's offside, isn't he? It's poor from Carney. Poor. Well played, Tyreek. I think the time is about 3 seconds off. Sorry, guys. Oh. Jamal Musiala. I mean, it would be so cool to have Musiala back at Chelsea, wouldn't it? Let's be real. We've actually had over 2,000 concurrent viewers for such a large portion of this stream. It's epic. Hello, South Africa. Tyreek George again for Chelsea. Poor pass. I think that decision-making from George in the final third could be a bit better. Astana on the attack again. Diogo Costa, new goalie. Maybe. My brother loves Chelsea. Dewsbury Hall just isn't very good, is he? I mean, I don't want to be putting players down when Chelsea are on a 6-match winning streak. And we're flipping 3-1 up in this game. Playing good football. It's flipping freezing. And we're playing well. Like, we're controlling the game. We're doing all that we need to do. Like, you can't be mad at this. Now Dewsbury Hall again. Chelsea looking for that fast start. Brilliant from Chukwuemeka towards Guiu. It's cleared away. Raksaki again picking the ball up well in the middle. Why is this guy keep spamming South African? Just leave it, bro. Just why? What's wrong with you? Dewsbury Hall, man, just want to see a bit from him, you know. Like, I feel like he's just going through the motions because he has to. Like, there's no real urgency. Like, he's running back now. Like, he's nowhere near the man. Now Kamara for Astana. If Astana took all the next goal, then I'm actually getting a bit worried for the game. Jorgensen does well. But yeah, I don't want us to lose focus at the start of the second half. I think that we need to score the next goal. Because if they score the next goal, Dewsbury Hall might be better if he gets consistent starts. I mean, in that case, then we might as well just like draw a line under it now, because he's absolutely not going to get starts in any other game but these Conference League games. Needs a good second half, though. That's a nice ball towards Mark Guiu. Out to Amper. Honestly, they must be genuinely freezing out there. I know I keep bringing up the temperature, but it just looks so cold. Oh, Disasi, why are you giving the ball to Raksaki in that position? At Champong, so composed. As it stands, Astana will probably, well, pretty much definitely be falling out of the qualifying places. So they need something. Good from George. Raksaki to Amper. Obviously, a lot of these youngsters that are out there now, they've actually played together. Oh, well played, Atto Amper. Cuts the ball back. What have I learned so far about Chelsea in this game? Right now, there is a serious winning mentality that we have created. And as much as the opposition aren't brilliant, like again, oof! That's a very good save from Jorgensen. It's a brilliant hit again from Tomasov, who we've already seen on that left foot once score a wonderful goal. Jorgensen with not much to do, and he's hit that with some serious venom there. The Astana right winger. Cutting in on his left foot. It's a brilliant strike. It's going in. Thank you, Ashim, for the donation. Appreciate it. Corner for Astana. Tomasov is the guy, man. He's got brilliant left foot. He's got an Iron Robin left foot. Ball's gone all the way through. I'm telling you, we can't concede the next goal. Jorgensen does well. Collects it easily. Who scored the Chelsea goals? 2 for Mark Guiu, 1 for Renato Vega. It's currently 3-1. 7 minutes into the second half. Boy George. Tomasov wants a move to Chelsea. It's a bit old, mate. Doesn't quite fit in with what we're trying to do. We're not going to be signing 37-year-olds from Kazakhstan. Hopefully, the fourth goal is coming. The second one, an own goal, but it's been given to Mark Guiu. So you might think it's an own goal, but it's officially been given to him. So George with the foul. Oh man. I'm tired. 1:45 in the morning. Yeah, I think he's 37. I mean, I actually don't know if he's 37 or not, but you guys were telling me in the chat in the first half that Tomasov from Astana is 30. He looks old also. He looks very old. Looks like he's been around the block. He's played a few football matches in his life. Scuff clearance from Vega, but now Dewsbury Hall. That is a really good ball towards Guiu. He's got 2 men on him, though. I think Astana have kind of settled into the game. I think when Chelsea scored that third goal, since then, I think Astana have probably been as good as us. But, I mean, at 3-0, kind of feel like the game's already done. Just got to make sure that we keep our wits about us here, though. Yeah, it's a good ball from Dewsbury Hall. Put it into the right area for Guiu to attack. Bit more for Jorgensen to do, even though if it's just taking the ball out of the air, still clinging to life at 37. Yeah, I mean he's been good, hasn't he? This Tomasov bloke. Come on, Chelsea, get a fourth, please. Send him to Spurs in January. Nah, I don't want to see any Chelsea player go to Tottenham, to be fair. Bro, this Egumbe guy, you've just been saying goal the whole game. Like, this, is there any need for it? Like, love the content, bro, from Munich. Thank you. Chelsea on the attack again. Tyreek George around the back. It will be a Chelsea corner. Keenan Dewsbury Hall is the exception. The thing is, I don't dislike Dewsbury Hall. I just don't think he's very good. Like, he's not at the level that Chelsea need with how good we are right now. Like, I don't think he's at that level. So, I just don't really see the point. I don't really understand. Harvey Vale is taking instructions right now from Maresca. Big yawn. Yeah, I just don't think he's Chelsea level, personally. Who do I bring off the bench? I mean, I'd like to see Harvey Vale play. He's been around for so long in terms of like people talking about can he make it, can he not? He's not gonna make it at Chelsea realistically. But I'd like to see him get some minutes here. He's travelled all this way. He's been like touted for the first team on so many different occasions. Keanu Dyer is also a serious player that we'd love to see come off the bench. The bench is under blankets. Yeah, you got to remember also that it will probably be getting colder and colder as the night goes on. Thank you, Dak, for the $5 donation. I don't think I'm going to answer that question. No, like, what kind of question is that? Really? You think it will finish 5-1 to Chelsea? That'd be nice. We are on the attack here, though. Dewsbury Hall. Poor again. Gives the ball away. How have I felt about Raksaki? I think he's been great, to be fair. I think he's looked really, really solid in the middle. Thank you for all the super chats tonight, guys. Appreciate it. Also, make sure, if you're not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, make sure you do so. We have got 6 things we learned coming out straight after the game. So if you're subscribed, you will hopefully get notifications if you turn the bell on. We're uploading every day at the moment, at least once. There's sometimes 2 videos. I'm trying to do some longer podcast kind of videos too. Guys, I'm seeing some total nonsense in this chat right now. Just chill. We're winning 3-1. We're winning again. And there's flipping snow on the side of the pitch. Thing is, if Kiernan Dewsbury Hall goes out on loan, then we're very low on numbers in the middle. I think if anyone's going to leave Chelsea in January, it's going to be Cesare Casadei and Chukwuemeka, to be fair. I think Chukwuemeka will be sold. I wouldn't be surprised to see Casadei go on loan. Thank you, Enzo Maresca, for the donation. Chile will leave as well. Yeah, Chilwell will leave. I think with Chilwell, it's about getting the wages off the books. Like, I think realistically, Chilwell was never going to work for Maresca. Maresca made his mind up a long time ago. But it is a shame. Chilwell should have at least been able to come to this flipping game. Do you know what I mean? He's on 200 grand a week. You might as well make the most of him. Ben Chilwell's not a bad footballer. He's not. No one can tell you that Chilwell's a bad footballer. To fit this system for Maresca, probably not. No. But yeah, I do find it baffling how a European champion. It is a bit chilly for Chile, yeah, I agree. It's a good play again. Chukwuemeka with a nice ball to Dewsbury Hall. Now Carney. That's a foul. Come on. Chilwell isn't registered in the Conference League. Well, that's what I'm saying. He should be. Vega. Now Chukwuemeka. Oh, lovely. Little 1-2 with Mark Guiu. Oh, really good football. Now Tyreek George. Oh, it's cleared off the line. Almost his first Chelsea goal. Should be 4-1 to Chelsea, really. I think Carney's got a score there. Great work again from Mark Guiu. He's had a very, very good game. Chilwell starts for England in the World Cup under Thomas Tuchel. I mean, look, I would not be surprised, put it this way, to see Chilwell get a move to another Premier League club, absolutely cook again, and be in the reckoning for England at left back for sure. Like, I'm excited to see what Tuchel does, to be fair, with England. And I think left backs, it's not like it's a commodity right now in England. We're not blessed with loads of left backs. If we could have half of the talent that we've got or have had in recent years in the right back position, if we could have half of that at left back, maybe Trent, maybe you put Trent at left back, I don't know. Do I see Rak-Sakyi getting a Premier League start this season? No. I mean, I'm going to keep it realistic when it comes to who's going to get Premier League minutes. Sam Rak-Sakyi will not start a Premier League game this season, in my opinion, unless Chelsea have already won the league and we've got the final day of the season, which is probably not going to happen. But he's been very good here. I wouldn't be surprised to see Josh Achampong get some Premier League starts with the injury record that we know of Gusto and James. It's a bit of a dead second half this so far, isn't it? Still 3-1 to Chelsea though. Job done as of right now. Disasi, that's a good ball to Dewsbury Hall. That's a nice pass again from Dewsbury Hall to Tyreek George. George cutting in. It's another shot saved from the Astana goalkeeper with his bloody beanie on. I want to see another goal. I want to see Mark Guiu completing that hat-trick, or I want to see George get himself on the score sheet. Tosin's had a good game, actually. Just looks very composed. He's on the front foot all the time. Always in the right place. Thank you, Hank Moody. Do I think Santos will play for Chelsea together with Esteval? Yes. Thank you for the donation, bro. Appreciate the €6. Yes, I do. I think Andre Santos will get game time. I think he's having an unbelievable season at Strasbourg in a very good competitive league. Like I said earlier in the stream, I think the French league is relatively comparable to the Premier League in terms of the physicality and the speed in which it's played at. Chukwuemeka now. Go on. Good body work there from Carney. Gets a shot away, straight at the goalkeeper. Carney's trying too hard. I mean, it's quite uninspiring, I think, so far, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I mean, the man's got to try and play there's a lot of good clubs that are interested in Chukwuemeka. AC Milan are currently the favourites to sign him, like with all of the other ex-Chelsea players that they've got at their disposal. But yeah, some of the shooting in the second half has been pretty weak. Santos, Esteval, and Paez. That next season, to think we've already got those guys guaranteed to come in next season is incredible. Like, I'm so excited to see Santos join this midfield. Like, that's why, like, the whole Keane and Dewsbury Hall thing, right now, I don't think we should loan him or sell him because, like, I don't think we've got the backup numbers. But realistically, like, Dewsbury Hall doesn't make it to the start of next season for me. Just doesn't. I think Santos will be straight in there. Straight in as backup for Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo. And who knows, like, Andre Santos is developing into some player. So I wouldn't be surprised if he even took one of their spots, you know. Just because of how good he could be. Kendry Paez also. Got to be careful with Paez, you know, because there was that whole, it's not really a scandal, but like he was caught on a video vaping in a club. Which, you know, that is what it is. Young lad, very talented footballer. Will go out and have a good time from time to time. Just got to hope that he keeps a cap on it, you know. Just like control that balance. That's a lovely ball. Mark Guiu cuts it back. Oh, he was looking for Vega. I think Vega kind of pulled out of that one because he was going in on his right foot. Chelsea now probing for that fourth goal. I think my mate Kai's 9-1 bet is not coming in, unfortunately. 70% Chelsea possession. You guys can see it also on the live data graphics that we have here these days on GBFC. Shout out to all of you that have been here in this stream. This has been a very, very enjoyable live stream so far. Over 2,000 concurrent viewers pretty much since the beginning of the match, which is amazing. I think Pires to Strasbourg could happen, yeah. It's good. Like, these loans to Strasbourg are smart. Thank you, Dak, for the donation again. Thoughts on new centre-back? I think Anselmino's coming in at some point as well, whether that's January or I think next year, next summer. Carney coming off. I mean, look, to be fair, it's not really been the best performance from him. He's linked up quite nicely at times with certain players, but Harvey Vale coming on for 25 minutes here. Maresca making another change. 9-1 on the way. I mean, it's going to take a lot to score 6 in the next 25 minutes. The game is being played at a snail's pace right now. Thank you, Dak, again. Can't Chelsea. Harvey Vale coming on. I think this is going to be. I think it's going to be interesting. I think Vale's going to play quite well. He's a good player, Harvey Vale. It's just like, again, he's just that level below where you've got to be to make it at this top level. And like Chelsea right now are showing that we are a top team. Yeah, Dak, I think you need to educate yourself a little bit, mate. Got a huge bet on under 5.5 goals. God, I don't think I could bet on something like that in game. Like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm here for the entertainment as well as the win right now. But that's good play from Vega and Tyreek George again. George looking to cut in. It's a great ball. And that could have been Harvey Vale straight off the bench. And I think it will be a Chelsea corner. That's close. It's good work there from Tyreek George. Puts the cross in. And it will be a Chelsea corner. Come on, Chelsea. George's going to play it in. But I reckon if we do score from this, the ball isn't actually in the corner. So the referee's coming over. It's actually so funny how players try and push this these days. The referee's like, just don't be a dickhead. Just take the corner and be normal, please. Corner will be played in. It's a very good corner towards Disasi, and I think that was Axel Disasi. Heads it just wide. Think the game is done and dusted. I mean, at least we got some entertainment in the first half, to be fair. We've got 21 minutes left of this second half. Disasi gets up there with the header. It's the goalkeeper runs into the net, actually. Poor clearance again. Now at Champong for Chelsea. Does very well. Now Ampa. A lot of these youngsters play together in the PL2. There is still time left. I'd like another goal. Do you know what I'd love right now? I'd love either for Renato Vega to score that screamer that I said he was going to score earlier. I'd also love a Josh at Champong goal. Or a Tyreek George goal right now would be nice. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. Poor cross from Dewsbury Hall again. Now George looking to cut inside. Now Mark Guiu. Good hold-up play from it. Guiu, brilliant work. He's such a likeable footballer, Mark Guiu. Yes, he's raw. Yes, he misses some opportunities where he should hit the target or do better. Disassi, that's good work. Tyreek George, it's good play again. Little dink ball. Oh, and it's keeper gets a hand on it. Amper and Harvey Vale were coming in there. George is having a decent second half here. He's putting the ball into good positions on frequent occasions. Kai, I love how you're signed into your girlfriend's YouTube account and you're just chatting bear dross. Oh, that's funny. Oh, what a pass that is. George again, good slide tackle. Mark Q is 18. Give him time. He's going to be magic. I agree, Michael. I totally agree with you. Can we get a collab with you and Yannick? Let me actually speak to Yan, actually. I'm going to message him. I'm going to message him tomorrow and see if he's around early next week for a little video. It's been ages. I don't think Yan's been on GBFC for about 2 years. 80% possession. Yeah, Chelsea are controlling this. Like, completely controlling this. Just do want to see a fourth goal, though, don't we? Big up Janislav Ivanovic. Big up all the Chelsea boys on YouTube, to be fair. Dewsbury Hall. It's a good effort, just wide. The big Kiernan looking for his goal. Egumbi. What's your name? Egumbi. Why'd you keep... Bro, what is wrong with you? You just keep saying goal the whole game. Like... I appreciate that you've been here the whole time. But, like, why do you keep just trying to do this fake goal shit? Like, it's not funny. No one's laughing at you. No one thinks you're funny. I've timed him out. I've put him in the naughty corner. I put him on the naughty step. Carney failed his audition big time. I mean, to be fair, I think Carney even knows it's not an audition. Unless Chukwuemeka scored 5 goals tonight, I don't think Maresca's ever going to change his mind. Like, Carney is a good player, he's a good footballer, but he needs to be in a team where he's going to play. Guys, make sure, if you haven't already, hit the like button on this stream. We could actually potentially hit 1,500 likes, I think. And as well as that, make sure you are subscribed to GBFC, because 6 Things We Learnt will be out straight after the game. Obviously, we've got Brentford on Sunday evening, which is going to be exciting. Got some content to come before the Brentford game. Dak, what is your problem with... I don't understand what your problem is, bro. I really don't understand it. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. This chat is... I don't understand it. Like, just relax. Like, you tuned in for a quality stream, right? Like, fake goal things, it's just a waste of everyone's time. No one finds it cool. Like, you're not going to get girls, mate, by saying goal on someone's live stream if it's no goal. 21 attempts for Chelsea right now. 2,000 likes. I mean, that would be great. 2,000 likes would be unreal. I don't remember the last time we hit a watch-along with 2,000 likes, but why not? Let's just set a mad target. There's over 2,000 people in right now. Oh, Raksaki, good footwork. Appreciate the donations, Dak, but like I don't really understand the motive behind the comments. Like, I'm not going to engage with it because it's just stupid. What's my score for the Rangers game? I think Rangers are going to win 2-1, you know. I can see it. I can sense it. £1 fish.
Capybara, you want to buy good time, good price, 80 million for you, maybe 20 million discount.
This has been the worst half of football. This has been so boring. But it is what it is. Philip Jorgensen. aching for a Guiu goal. I mean, a Mark Guiu goal would be fantastic because he would complete his hat-trick officially, which would be fantastic. Hurts my eyes to see Dewsbury Hall. I mean, look, for me, this was Dewsbury Hall's time to really shine. And it's just been average. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie. He's just been average. Let's get... Just looking at the boxes now. Sule, slow as fuck. I think you're right, mate. I think you're absolutely right. Oh, is that a penalty? No. Amper went down. Who is Shrewsbury Hall? Oh, dear. But yeah, I think we should just sell. I mean, since Neto's come off, I just don't think the quality's been there, to be honest. But yeah, I also think you're absolutely spot on, Kimani. I think the weather is definitely not helping matters. Oh, Tyreek. That's brilliant. Go on, son. He hits one. Oh, good save again from the keeper. Tyreek George, though, with a good run. Trying to kill this bloody mosquito that keeps coming in. I think Shinmawake is about to come on for Mark Guiu. Don't think Mark will be too happy about that. I think he wants to get that hat-trick. But Shinmawake is a player that scored quite a few goals in the youth teams. Guiu's had a really good night. I think he'll be very, very happy with that. The first goal in particular was fantastic, direct. And if you look at that goal, like, he doesn't look up. He just knows where the goal is. All right, come on, Chelsea. Let's see if we can get that fourth goal. 6 things we learned. Don't take Neto off until we get 5 goals. Come on, Chelsea. Let's get that fourth. We're nearly at 1,500 likes. Why can't we get 2,000? That's what I'm saying. Okay, Astana in again. Chelsea get away with that one. Jorgensen. Got to be awake, got to be aware, and he is. Sean, mate, you got to relax, bro. Half of these players should be thrown out. Effing useless. It's a little bit aggressive, isn't it? Don't worry, mate. We're playing against Tomasov from Astana, mate. He's a baller. Scored a wonder goal. Hey, we've hit 1,500. We've hit 1,500. I'm going to keep pushing it. Why not? Neto off equals little creativity. Yeah, I mean, look, this is literally the academy that is playing right now. Go on. Oh, unlucky Tyreek. I think Tosin's had a good game too, to be fair. I'm actually going to edit that. Tosin just looks so confident on the ball. Like he steps up well, the passing range is good. It just looks very composed, which I like. Yeah, Ampa's not really impressed me at all, to be honest. But again, I'm not gonna critique too many of these youngsters because Tosin, no. As soon as I say that, Tosin makes an error, but then he redeems himself with the block second time round, but it's offside anyway. It doesn't matter. But that's the truth. Tosin is a good defender. He's a good player, but is he good enough for where Chelsea should be? Which is, let's be honest, we're not trying to. We're not a Conference League level side. We're a much better team than this competition. Yes, it's what we deserve because that's where we finished last year. But even in the Prem, guys, if we would have in any other year, we would have got Europa League from that. It's just the way that the trophy wins meant basically Chelsea ended up in this competition. So we should be in the Europa League right now, which would obviously not be anywhere near as easy and as straightforward as this has been. You can only beat what's put in front of you, which is what I always say. That's good from Ampa. Harvey Vale. Come on, Chelsea. Just get a fourth. Like a fourth goal just gets us a bit excited again, doesn't it? Do I see another goal happening? To be honest, no. I think Tyreek George has looked like scoring in this half. He's been good. He's been direct. But realistically, this half of football has been... It's been the weather, I think, to be honest. Let's just win. I mean, yeah. That's what we're going for, isn't it? 2,400 viewers in the stream on a Thursday evening Conference League game. Thank you to those of you that have tuned in. This has been fun. I've really enjoyed this. I said at the start, it's going to be a pretty chilled stream. It's been pretty straightforward. It's been very laid back. We've had a good time. So if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more streams in the future. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss 6 Things We Learned, which will go out straight after the game. And the Brentford game at the week on Sunday is the final stream of this year because I'm going to the UK for Christmas. So the Brentford stream is going to be a fun one. (4-0) Chelsea versus Brentford. I mean, Brentford away from home are shocking. Brentford at home are great, and thank goodness it's at Stamford Bridge. I think Chelsea will beat Brentford. I think there'll be goals. I think we'll win. I think we'll beat Brentford 4-1. Shimawaka. Go on, son. Gives it to George. Go on, son. Looking to get the shot away. Are we going to get that goal? Are we going to see that Chelsea 4th goal? But Brentford, right? Remember, Brentford at Stamford Bridge, they always beat us. You might struggle to come up with 6 things after this game. I mean, I've actually got the boxes already, pending any crazy late changes. But it's positive. It is very, very positive. Chelsea have been good. We've controlled the match. We have dealt with the flipping weather. Like, we've been really good. We've been really, really good. Second half has been a bit boring, but like, we've contained them. We've not really given them any. Grew up watching the 2001 Chelsea squad. What this? Raksaki's been very good. I agree. Keanu Dyer's coming on. Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall, you're in. He's got to score. What's he doing? What's he doing? What is he doing? What a plonker. What an absolute plonker. Just shoot, mate. Like, I just don't understand what he is at the minute. I just don't understand. Keanu Dyer's coming on. He literally looks like a child, doesn't he? Oh, dear. Well, I'm confused. Who's coming off? Youngin from the ends. Keep or loan Guiu next window. Depends if we sign a striker. Because right now, you can say that players, we should get a loan, they should get a loan. But, like, Maresca's going to want to try and use the youngsters in this competition as much as he possibly can, which makes a lot of sense. Thank you, Dak, again for the $2. Thank you for everybody's donations today. Oh. That was the Vega long shot there that we were craving, but it didn't go in. Thank you. You can almost watch the match on the logo on the wall. I mean, don't say I didn't sort you guys out, you know? Do I think Matisse is enjoying the weather? I think he'd be enjoying it in the first half, but the second half, I mean, I think everyone's a bit cold. It's a nice little ball around the back from Dewsbury Hall. Tyreek George looks smart. How's Carney been? Pretty underwhelming, if I'm honest with you. Can we swap Kin and Dewsbury Hall for Tomasov? Oh, I got to laugh, haven't you? Here he is again, Tomasov. Oh, it's a lovely ball. That's a lovely ball to Kamara. Wow. This bloke's got no gloves on as well. I mean, fair play. Enzo Maresca, no gloves. Rate it from him. He's a bit of a hard nut. And I think the goal of the day has got to go to Tomasov, isn't it? Oh, hello. Right. 88th minute is coming up. He's raw dogging it without the gloves. I reckon Maresca raw dogs it on flights too. I reckon he's there looking at the back of the screen. Nothing on it. He's just thinking about tactics, isn't he? He's just thinking about who's going to invert at the weekend. I wonder what like breakfast in the Maresca household is like. Don't think we're going to get the fourth goal though, guys. I'm not going to lie. I think we're unfortunately going to be out of time. I don't think there's going to be much added time. I think the referee is also pretty desperate to go home. Astana with a little throw in. It will be a corner. One more goal. It would be nice. It would be nice. He has his omelettes inverted. I think so. He's an inside-out egg kind of guy, I reckon. For sure. Maresca eats tactics, not tic-tacs. That's quite a good one. I'll give you that. I will give you that. 2,000 likes. I don't think we're going to get it, but maybe we will. 2,000 likes would be unreal. We are nearly at 1,600. If you haven't hit the like button yet on the stream, why not? It helps me out. Thank you, Dak, for the donation again. I do eat steak with Vegemite and eggs. Not Vegemite, Marmite. I don't eat Vegemite. Vegemite is rubbish. Don't disrespect it like that. Movie suggestions. Watch the Tottenham DVD where they got a draw. Enzo Maresca is here. How funny would it be if like the actual real Enzo Maresca was just sat there on the sidelines watching GBFC live stream whilst he's managing? Vegemite is Aussie. Yeah, Vegemite's rubbish. Like, compared to Marmite or Bovril, I'm a big Bovril fan. If you ever see me at a football game with a hangover, I guarantee you'll see me with a Bovril in my hand. Guarantee it. I love a good Bovril. If you like Bovril, write the word Bovril in the chat. What is Bovril? It's like a beef extract. I am a Bov. Go on, son. Shimawaka. Go on. Puts it on his right foot. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Tyreek George has been very good. All right, guys, we're going to wrap up the stream because we have got 6 things we learnt to upload now. So I just want to say a huge thank you and a huge shout out to all of you that have tuned into this stream. This has been a hell of a lot of fun. We're going to wrap things up. Thank you, Teniel, for the donation, the first super from you on a GBFC stream. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it, guys. Make sure you're subscribed to the George Benson Football channel if you are new and haven't already done so. And yeah, 6 Things We Learned is coming out. Give it a watch. Get involved in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought of the game in the comment section of that video. And we will see you in the comment section of the next one. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Speak to you in a little bit.